Hi guys, and welcome to ODL Sunday Night Live. I'm DC. Tonight I'm joined by our commentator Chris, and he's eventually got on Jimbo. How are we doing tonight, guys?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Good, Jimbo. Good. Absolutely. So the run of play tonight, guys, you've probably seen it on the posters that we've sent out. We have our first match, which is a match play round 2, best of 5 sets, and that's between Ant and Jack Darby. So let's jump straight in and let's talk about this match, guys. What are we thinking?
Looking at the stats, it's gonna setting up for a very good game. It could go either way, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And he's currently sitting on what a 68 average for the season, right? So it gives him. I don't want to talk too much about averages because obviously they go out the window when it comes to knockout games, but because it is sets, I feel that maybe the average will come to the top. But you look at Ant's stats, his highest average for the season so far is 59.46. So on his game, he can push him all the way, right? Mm-hmm. Absolutely, and again, you know, looking at their stats, you see Ant definitely has a game in him. He's had his best legs is an 11 darter. His checkout rate's 15.74. That to me, this is where it's going to be won or lost because Jack's checkout rate's a little bit better. He's sitting at the 32. So it's that old saying where it's scoring's for show and doubles are for dough, and that might just separate them. So
Yes.
Let's see. Are we good? Can you hear me? Is everything okay now?
So have I just been speaking to myself?
No. Well, you can hear. I can hear you and Jimbo. There we go. I've fixed it. A little technical error that we could only find out when the stream went live. Apologies, guys. I have been talking and joining in on the stream so far, but it wasn't anything interesting anyway.
Oh, that definitely was. Chris, don't put yourself down.
No, absolutely.
I just think that the rest of them have been filling in the gaps for the one-sided conversation that I've been having that they couldn't hear the other side. Absolutely.
But yeah, as I was saying, I think this is going to be a really good match. I can't see past Jack. And it's going to sound harsh on Ant, but I really do favour Jack for this one. I remember the last game I commentated over. If it had carried on the way he was going in that game, it'd have been signing up to Q school. He was honestly throwing unbelievable darts. And I'm basing it, maybe foolishly, all off that one performance.
Yeah, and that's understandable. But like I say, for me, I think it's the doubles which points me in Jack's direction as well.
Yeah.
It's the finishing. So with Jimbo, you and who do you think's winning the first game?
I'm going to go a different side. I'm going to take Ant on this one.
Wow. Okay.
I'm going Ant. I mean, it's a darts game, right? Anything can happen. So, looking at Ant's stats, he's 100% got a game in him. And also, the other stat that I'm looking forward to is they're both not shy of 180.
That's very true.
Definitely.
So
that's very true. So, all in all, we're in for a good game. So
100%.
Let's touch on the next one. The next one's a final. It's the Mountain Cup, right? The Mountain Cup, which is sponsored by our very own Mickey Dunn.
Certainly is.
He's very generously sponsored this tournament. So the final in that one is Cy Pryor and Dean Wilkes.
I mean, Cy Pryor doesn't need an introduction, really, does he? The guy is phenomenal. Seasonal average of 86, but high league average, which I had to double check this one. 101.16. That's this season. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I think there was 4 games in a row quite recently. I might be wrong with the number 4, but where he's been over 100 average, like scary good. And I've played Cy personally as well. He just doesn't miss.
Yeah.
Like he just does not miss. He does not miss doubles. As you can see there, his checkout rate's 47.52,
which is insane.
Like, crazy good. Again, best leg this season, 11 darter, 180s. You know, he's banging them in. It says 9 there, but I think maybe he had 9 against me personally.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I don't know if that's 100% right, but Cy's one of those guys that likes the high checkouts as well. He prefers the high checkout than the single double, out. So Dean, I'm sorry, bud, but for me it's a bit one-sided. And Dean, obviously, he's played extremely well. I'm looking at his stats here, and I'm going to question you on this one, Dean. I'm going to question it, bud. Checkout rate 99.61.
I mean, the guy just doesn't miss.
He doesn't miss. I thought Cy was good.
Oh, absolutely.
Dean's like 1 dart. That's it. Over. Party over. Right.
It's just insanity.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's hard to look past it. The stats don't lie. Yes. I just hope Dean enjoys it and puts up a good fight, because again, it's a final. It's hard to justify this one, but it is a final, and maybe Dean just finds something,
Absolutely, bud. And maybe Cy doesn't turn up.
So
maybe he'll underestimate him.
Yeah.
Having a look at the YouTube, a guy called Jack Bryan has also said that Cy threw 107 average against him.
That's it.
Yes.
Jack Bryan's Jack Darby, I believe. He's playing in our first game this evening. So yeah, I've sang his praises before. He's in the chat now, so I'll keep it cool. I'm not gonna sing his praises too much and build him too highly, but yeah, as I said earlier, I do fancy your chances tonight, mate. So play well.
My apologies. Sorry, Jack.
Well, that's fine, mate. That's fine. But like I say, I like an underdog, right? So I believe that Cy should take it.
Yeah.
But I'm secretly rooting for Dean.
I think we're all rooting for Dean. I think you have to be. I mean, what an upset that would be. That would be phenomenal. Cy heading to Q School and Dean takes him out in the final.
In the final. It's Rocky Balboa stuff, isn't it?
It's stuff of legend. Yeah, it's people will talk about that for years to come. I'd guarantee it.
But if you ask me who's going to win, I would say Cy.
Yeah, I mean you'd have to. You'd have to.
All right. So Are we all in agreement there? We think it's going to be a Cy Pryor win, but we're all secretly rooting for
Cy
Dean.
Pryor win, but you deep down you've got to be rooting for Dean. You've got to.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cy. We love you, Cy, but give somebody else a chance.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think.
All right. So the last game then, our final game of the night, it's is our ODL Open final. It's a big one, and we have. First of all, before I say who's playing, I would like to apologise because very often we get this person's name wrong. So we've been looking up on our Welsh grammar, and it's Ian Bevan. Hopefully I said it right this time because I know I've made a mistake before. And he is playing Jamie Lee Cummins. Again, this is a very good game. Ian is unbelievable at the moment. You know, he's on fire. I'm actually looking at his seasonal average and it's 72. But if I look at his previous games, that doesn't really do him justice. I don't think. Jamie Lee's seasonal average is 67. So based on the averages, we look to be having a close game.
I've seen Jamie Lee playing cups a few times, and Jamie Lee raises the game in cup games. I've got to say, I've got this pegged as my closest game. I think this one goes the distance. I really do. Having seen both of them play, Ian, I have to go for. But it's close. Again, you could flip a coin on this one for me.
Ian's a big scorer.
Yeah.
And if Ian's doubles are on point, which they have been recently, then I can only see one winner, to be fair.
I mean, looking at his checkouts, I mean, he's reeled in the big fish, isn't he? So...
Yeah, cheeky.
He's a phenomenal player, and he seems to go unnoticed. You know, we talk about Cy Pryor, we talk about Jack Tweedle, we talk about my good buddy Mac. I'll give him a wee mention for Mac DC. These guys are the big hitters, right? Ian just seems to not get mentioned where he should, because he's up near the top of that division, in Division 1. He's, like you said, Jimbo, he's taken out 170 checkouts. It says here only 5 180s, but I can see maybe I'm getting a couple tonight.
It's not all about 180s, though. I mean, I've seen pro players on the Modus Tour score 105 averages by only hitting 140s. So it doesn't tell the whole tale. I like a 180. Obviously, everybody does. It's, you know, it gets the crowd going, but I think I'm with you on this one. He is a dark horse, and I think next season we'll see him push on him, maybe even push towards an 80 average. He's definitely got it in the locker.
Oh, absolutely. Because again, here it's saying his highest average is 75.48, but
yeah,
you know, I've actually personally watched a couple of his games because you know, Mark has always said to me, keep an eye on this guy because he's a bit of a dark horse. You know, looking on for the outside, you watch it and, you know, it's maybe the odd leg here or there that brings his average down. And there's other legs, like he's hitting 13 darters and 14s, 15s, and it means the other guy has to hit less than that to win the leg, right?
Yeah.
So, like you say though, for me, this is the closest game. This is the one I'm really looking forward to. But yeah. So, if there's any comments, Jimbo, is there anything there that's coming up? Who do you go, guys? In the comments, let us know who you think.
Yeah, let us know who we think, and I'll relay it back to the guys here. I'm going Jamie Lee.
Oh, you like the underdog, eh, Jimbo?
It's not so much I like the underdog, it's the fact that like his highest league Jamie Lee's highest league average is 72, and Ian's seasonal average is 72. So if Jamie's playing the game of his life, he stands a chance, right?
Yeah,
absolutely. But you need to play the game of your life. That's the thing.
Yeah.
and it's quite a long format. Was it 21 legs?
21, yeah, best of 21
21
legs.
legs, yeah.
Best of 21. So this is, I know personally, I can start that train, and I can have an 80 average for 3 legs, 4 legs, and then by the end of it, I'm on 60. If I'm playing over 20, it's very hard to maintain, right? And that's where you get the appreciation for these top players that we have in our leagues, because they can maintain that 80 average without breaking a sweat. And me personally, when I get there, I'm sweating, I'm shaking, because it's always in your mind, right?
Yeah.
To get there. But we're in for a good night of darts, guys. I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, I just want to mention the new layout that we've got. We're bringing something different to the ODL. We are making it a production, because our saying here is making the amateurs feel like pros. So this is what we want to do from now on. We want to make it a whole production, and moving forward, we'll hopefully get some player interviews and different things like that if people are happy to do it. We have Chris. Obviously, he's going to maintain and keep up the good work that he's been doing on the commentary, because he is the voice of ODL commentary. And me and Jimbo are just going to sit back and watch him and join in when we can. So definitely. I hope he's enjoy. Yeah, I hope he's enjoy the show. I hope he's enjoy, the progression that we're making. And let's talk about what's coming up after the darts. Do you know what's happening, Jimbo, after the darts?
A draw?
A draw. For what, Jimbo? This is me putting Jimbo on the spot, Chris.
It is, yeah. No, I do have. I have the answers here. I was prepared, but I had a feeling this was coming.
Put them in the chat so I can see them, so it doesn't look as though I forgot.
No, Jimbo. What's the draw for? Jimbo?
I'm
not 100% sure, to be fair.
All right. That's why we say to Jimbo, "Know the day, Jimbo," because we spoke about this. We've spoke about this 300 times a day. So, guys, the draw. There's a draw at the end. Now, this is for people who purchased merchandise, I believe, in the month of May.
That's correct.
Now, it's a set. I don't really know what the prizes are, to be honest. It's the Look Littler darts. I'm not a huge dart. I don't pay much attention to player darts because I don't rate them personally. I think you should get your own darts, because Look Littler darts isn't going to make you play like Look Littler. But it's a great prize. And that'll be drawn at the end. Now, you have the list of names there, or do you want me to run through it? Because I do have that also.
We do have the list of names, yeah.
Okie dokie. So, I will run through it quickly. So we have Liam Gradich is in the draw. Our very own Michael McGee, who went crazy and purchased 4 different things. So he's entered into the draw 4 times. We have Kirk Tullough, Terry Roberts, Colin Kerwin from Average Darts, Sean Campbell, who is actually based in the US. He's got 2 entries because he's bought 2 different things. We have Ben Hewitt, Nick Dunk, Pete White, and a very, very handsome guy called David Conroy. Not too sure who he is, but I've heard has great sense of humour. He's very handsome. He's now super tall. But anyway,
his best pal's better looking though.
His best pal's better looking. Mac? Have you seen Mac? You need to get Mac's glasses. That's what you need, bud.
Sorry, there's something in my throat. I'm just gonna have
to. Aye. Yes. So that will be drawn at the end of the production tonight, and someone will be notified. Hopefully, they'll still be watching. So we're getting closer to the time. Do we know if the players are almost ready? And
so we've had a couple of comments in the chat asking when they want to be ready. I've just notified them past is fine. If we can get them a bit sooner, no problem at all. unless you've got a few other things to add.
Not really. Obviously, I'll touch on a couple of things. We've obviously done a podcast last week.
Yeah.
Very good news. We've got an extended, obviously, sponsorship with Mission, which you'll see on top of all the posters. I'm going to touch on the MacDC side because we are sort of an association with ODL. There's a new website for that, which is also on the poster that was sent out. So it's macdcdarts.com, obviously www at the start. And there's big things coming. We had really good news yesterday out in Canada. We got one of the biggest venues possible to get. That was agreed yesterday for our live leagues out here. So we had a phone call where everybody was dancing and singing. It was awesome because that's what we've been working towards, right? So very big things. Obviously, guys, if you go into the odldarts.com as well, you'll see that there is Blackpool coming up. We have a tournament in Blackpool. Get yourself registered for that. There's lots of new merch that's out. We've got all new board stickers. So big things coming, guys, and hopefully you're enjoying what we're doing. And the merch is awesome, to be fair.
And the best news of all, Jimbo's got his own merch.
I know. So Chris, I'm sorry about this.
That's okay.
We're going to have to put up with.
I didn't realise the clown makeup was going on sale so early.
Oh, mate.
This is nothing, bud. Trust me. He's the star of your show. He comes in and does all these wee skits, right?
I must be good. ODL have asked me to come in. So.
Oh, absolutely. I requested you specifically.
ODL says we would like to make Jimbo the face of ODL podcast, and I nearly done what you done. Choke. I was like, Jimbo, you sure? He's here. He's here.
If you know what they say, if you want to be the best, you need to have the best, right?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the best tonight, but you'll have to make do with us.
That's it. That is it. Right, so we're almost ready. The players are warming up. So again, guys, the first game is Ant against Jack, and it's the sets. So like I say, we're almost ready. I'm just trying to fill wee gaps till we get the players up and running. We'll touch on Ant again. We'll go over his stats. His seasonal average is 52.13 and his highest average is 59. He's done an 11 darter, so hopefully we see that tonight. But he's playing Jack Derby, so it's going to be a tough one.
He's going to need those 11 darters.
Yeah, he's going to. I think he's going to have to do, if he's got any chance, it has to be 20 and under.
Yeah.
Because seasonal average is 68.09. That's where Jack's level is, right?
Yeah.
So Jack, although he's not done the 11 darter this season, he's got the 15 darts, and he's going to be very hard to beat. But Ant's a big scorer, and if he puts the pressure on Jack early on, we could be in for a great game. So we're looking forward to this one.
I say, it just needs to be cool, calm, and collected. If he manages that, he'll do well in this game. I'm just eager to get started now. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm ready for the games. I've been looking forward to this all day.
Fed up listening to me talk.
So just before we get the players in, and we get going, if the chat can put in each game who they think they're going to win, and if you've got any questions, fire them through, and when we get the chance, we'll bring them up and we'll talk about them.
Absolutely, sounds good.
So I just want to say we have a MacDC group as well, right? That we do obviously have a chat in, and they're all trying to slate Jimbo just now because they're asking if they're getting motion sickness because he's just nodding. So dog. That's it. But Jimbo, brother, you're doing awesome. Just keep
thank you.
don't listen to him. All right, don't listen to him. You're the man. Just remember that. But yes, first game coming up. Do you know what? Actually, I might be swaying to go with Ant now.
Really? You're changing? Okay.
Well, see, the more I'm thinking about it, right? Ant won a tournament last week, I believe.
Yeah, the World Tour. He took a World Tour, didn't he?
Last Friday. So he's experienced the victory. So he's pushing on, right? Once you get your look at Michael Smith. I know he's not the same level as Ant, right?
Yeah.
But it's you get that first win, pushes you over. Nathan Aspinall done the same thing, right? You kick on. So
I've no idea. I've lost 2 finals so far. I'm a bottle job, but I'll take your word for it.
I've only ever been in 1 final and won it, so I've got a 100% record so far. I'm keeping it.
I was in 1 final and lost it.
You didn't throw away a 2-set lead though, did you?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so.
It's fine. I don't like to talk about it. It's okay. The therapy's quite expensive as well. I mean.
Yeah, I know. Well, like I say, I've never got to another final since then, so I wouldn't know. And the final I got to was doubles, and I was with Mac. So obviously he carried me all the way there. But it is what it is. Have they started?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're underway.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Right, I'm going to switch this over now. Okay.
We'll need to try and figure out who's who.
I was trying to work out why it looks so horrendous, and it's because of the setup. So we have Jack on the right and Ant on the left. I don't know why it's cut that out, but I can fix that now.
Is that 180 coming up? Good darts there, though. Good darts. Jack started strong.
Very strong.
He started strong. Left himself at 174. Oh, nervous first start.
I think the players are both going to have quite a lot of nerves during this game.
Absolutely.
It's best of 5 sets, so there's going to be time for them to reset. A few loose starts to begin this one, but I mean, some solid scoring. Jack's throwing an 81 average. It's the first leg. I'm getting excited. I know, but a look at the first start accuracy. When that first start's landing on the top wire, it says a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's just outside, isn't it?
I think it's just outside. Yeah,
wow.
Just outside.
Josh.
But he's got lots of time, right?
That's a beautiful first start there from Ant.
100%. Great reply there. He's put the pressure on anyway.
Absolutely, he's got to be careful here. The only problem with going for a double, like a double 9, is if you get inside that wire, it gets nervy real fast. 118 required here. 20, stay there. Oh, he's hit it. Double 19. Oh, looked like he rushed that last start.
I was going to say, did he give a step back, didn't he?
Yeah, just take your time, compose yourself, and Jack sealed that one. Yeah, 22 data. Steady stuff. Right. I mean, it could have been over a lot sooner. From what we saw, he's scoring well, and we expected this before the game, though. Jack comes out the gates very, very quickly, and again, it's that first start accuracy. It blew me away the first time I watched him.
Good start, good turn start.
Oh, Ant's in the trebles as well here, though. Only 62, a couple of stray ones, but he's not too far behind. Not yet, at least anyway, as we see Jack hit the single 5. Looks like it's going to be the tail of the game, this. A couple of loose starts, but they're finding trebles still. That's
it. And as long as you're hitting one big treble every visit, then, you're doing okay.
Absolutely. You're going to be around the 60 on average. It's going to give you a chance to check out. Just a bit of an adjustment there from Jack. As he's crept back into the 70 averages. He uses quite long darts, I've noticed.
Well, that's all the range now.
It does
It's
seem to be the
those,
case. Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of the huge points, to be honest.
I have an issue if I use a long dart, my darts just fall out of the board.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, but it works for so many people. And I understand the logic behind it. You can get the more space into the treble with that gap around the point. But oh well, who am I to judge? I'm nowhere near these levels. That's unfortunate. It's just glanced off there. It's a downside of using the K-flex.
I use a K-flex.
I do as well. I've never had so many bounce outs in my life. There's just no flex in them, really, is there? They're so solid.
It's the deflections, but once you get used to them, it seems to be okay.
Absolutely.
That's a good visit there by Ant. Yeah.
It's a solid 60.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's pure class. A 17 dart from Jack.
72 out.
He's on fire tonight, I'll tell you. And that's a 2-leg lead. Again, it's set, so it's not over, but it's looking.
Nope.
It's looking scary already for Ant. He needs to pull something out of the bag here. Start finding those trebles again. That's a good visit again. 140.
Consistency, right?
We could see a personal best for the season on darts finishes here. He's found a different level. I mean, we saw before the game, obviously, he was heading towards the 70 mark for his averages, but in the 80s at the moment, and this is usually where we see Darren and Sai kind of sit around.
Yeah. But that's what I was actually touching on earlier. You know, it's maintaining that over the longer period of time, which is the tough part.
Absolutely.
You know, Jimbo has a 42 average, and he struggles to maintain that over that period of time as well. Is that right, Jimbo?
Yeah. It gets frustrating. It's like you can maintain. You could start off with a 50 average, and then you get down to a double. You miss a double, and that's when your average just gets worse and worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, well, plummets. That's a lucky dart there, but he's come away with a 105. We'd be happy with that. Jack showing frustration on that last throw. Only managing a 26.
Ant just needs to get on the board. Ant just needs to get a leg on the board to get his confidence up, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
Get him off the mark. Find his feet, and like I say, he'll kick on. He's got experience in these finals and these knockouts. It's not over yet. Solid visit. Just needs to stay in that 20 segment. He'll get chances. He's on a finish before Jack here, so he will get at least 6 darts at this one. We'll want to get it down to a 2-dart finish though on this next visit. There's Jack there again, showing a lot of frustration in this one. I'm not too sure where the frustration is coming from. He's averaging 74. I think I'd be delirious with that if I was on the board right now.
Oh, and he went for the bull with the first dart as well.
He did. That is the correct way going out, I find. If you hit the 25, leaves you the treble 19 for the bull.
Yeah.
And that's another solid visit there. 140 just in the nick of time. Again, I was saying on the last throw, Ant needed to get down to a 2-dart finish just for this one. That's a good last dart though. 84 scored, leaves him a 1-darter. Is Jack going to give him a chance? Double 16 found, second dart in. His accuracy on the doubles tonight, pretty good. It's showing 30%, but that should go up now.
And that's what I was saying at the start, right? That seems to be the difference with the two players is Jack's finishing.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Little harsh on Ant right now. He's not able to get down to a finish. Jack's throwing a 70. I just had to double check that. A 78 average in the first set. We did have a feeling he was going to need his best darts for this one.
Absolutely. And now Ant starts fresh again for the next set. So you just need to put that set out of your mind and move forward.
Yeah. And that's the beauty of set play, as we were talking about earlier. It gives you that chance to go again, kind of mentally reset yourself and try and get back on the board. Jack's having none of it at the moment. Oh, that's unlucky. Thought we were going to see our first 180 of the match there. It's a 125 though. Solid visit. Ant needs at least two in the treble here. Maybe a nervy dart there, but it corrects well. Yeah, solid 85. Ooh. Maybe applied a bit of pressure there as a loose starts again. Again, he's getting frustrated over that loose start. You can just see the level. He's obviously playing to a much higher level in practice, and it's kind of frustrating him a lot. That's how you can tell the very best players and the ones that are really, really pushing. Is those darts tend to really aggravate him.
It's a good visit there from Ant as well.
It was solid.
Yeah,
100.
with 100 to put the pressure on a little bit.
Absolutely. Jack not on a finish here as well. This is an opportunity for Ant. We'll need a treble. Oh, that's agony. 40 though. Leaves him on a finish. It's a tough finish. It's a tough finish. He needs another bull. Jack looks to have given up on this leg a little bit. It could be deceptive. Maybe he hasn't, but he's giving off those vibes. And that's...
Yeah, the frustration's showing.
Yeah, it is. And that could be his downfall. Again, it takes a lot of energy out of you. And if this does go the distance, it's using a lot of that energy up early. Okay, I'm 82 now. He's going the bull route. He's gone for it a few times. He's not hit it so far. He's gone for it again. 25, 17 for tops. One dart at it. Unlucky.
Again, that's looked rushed.
Very quick dart.
That's two attempts he's had at a double, and both seemed very rushed there.
Absolutely. Okay, Jack taking a second here. He's missed his target. He's gone for the 15s. He's not going to leave him on a finish. But he sets up the 32 in case he gets a chance to come back. Ant now with 3 good darts at this double. Oh, that's a great marker. Just in off the barrel. Oh, that's unlucky. That's really unlucky. Is Jack going to punish him now? Double 8 wants another one of them. Over for double 4. Oof.
Oh.
Okay. Another opportunity. I didn't see this one coming, I'll be honest.
You have to take these opportunities because it's not going to happen.
Absolutely. He didn't expect to do that because he's adding it up and he's taking his second. Back, and that's a first dart in. Beautiful dart there from Ant.
Yeah,
under pressure. He needed that. And we've got a game
and this
on
could
our
change.
hands.
This could change the game. This could change the game.
100%. A lot of wasted doubles there from Jack. And Ant seems to have kicked on from that. It's a solid 85 to open up. Again, if he does manage to find a treble each visit, he's going to be in a really good spot here to take this. Only a 60 there from Jack. That's a beautiful first start. Oh, he's found it. Go on, fill the board. And he's done it. That's our first 180 of the evening. Beautiful. 3 in the treble. Just at the right time. Oh, my word. We were saying, that leg, just to get off the mark and kick on.
And Jimbo did mention at the start that they're partial to a 180.
Absolutely. And that's a great response of a 125 after getting a 180 against you from Jack. But I've always said I fancied Ant for this one. Absolutely. It's my favourite from the get-go. We'll just edit the first bit out when we spoke.
Yeah, when we both said Jack.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I did change.
You did.
Before it started.
You did.
But Jimbo, who did you say, bud?
I said Ant from the get-go.
He was backing Ant the entire way.
Backing Ant. And I tell you what's even more impressive. Both of them are throwing an average higher than my highest checkout.
Wow. That is impressive.
Is indeed it.
12? Is that 12, Jimbo?
2.
That's great darts. 99 scored. It leaves him double 15. But it's a finish and it's a 1 dart. He's going to get at least 6 darts of this. Jack's back on 216. He's kind of crumbled in this set a bit.
Personally, we haven't been that far back.
That's a solid
depending on what double he likes, but you should go 10 double 10.
So
10 double 10 preferably, yeah.
Some
What do we know? He's hit it first dart. That's
there we go.
Oh my, that's a 16 dart leg.
perfect.
He's just knocked out a 16-yard leg like it's nothing. Oh,
Some people in the chat were saying that Ant's favourite double is double 10.
I mean, you might want to change that to double 15. That was a 1 dart in. That was beautiful stuff. And he's finding the treble. Get a look at this. I can't believe I ever doubted him. Solid 81 to get off the mark again. He's climbing towards that 70 average. We're only averaging 66. I feel bad. I do. I can't help myself. I feel terrible now. I played him as the major underdog, but maybe I've got my cards mixed up here.
So what it was like looking at his stats, it seems to be his checkouts that have been letting him down, which is why his average is dipped. So if he anyone that can hit an 11 darter is a good player.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So he's got it in him. If he's scoring high and his checkouts is now on point, like we just saw.
Oh, he's filled the bed. We've got another 180 in this game. Sorry to cut you off there, DC, but that perfect timing. If I can use it again, that came at the right time. He needs this leg, otherwise it's going to be one apiece in sets, and he's kind of fallen asleep a little bit in this set. But maybe that'll wake him up now. Ooh,
and that's also good to see both players tapping the board in acknowledgement of the 180.
Absolutely. Great sportsmanship.
That's what it's all about.
You do see that a lot in the ODL. It's got a great community behind it. Everyone kind of is supportive of each other and really gets behind. Is that another? Oh, it's just outside. Takes a second there. 176. He's gone for the 18s route. May have worked that out slightly wrong. Unless he did want double 11. My preferred way out, but who am I to judge? He's thrown a 72 average. That's great.
He actually left himself 58. So one of those.
Oh, it would have been. Yeah. It didn't look like it was in, was it? That was so fast. My brain didn't even have a chance to process how fast that went in. That was ridiculous.
And again, he needed that, right? He needed to get back on the board in this set.
Yeah. Absolutely. It was
but
good night for
it was only a holder throw, so he does still have to break,
and that now looks even more impossible after a 140 opening 3 darts from Ant. It's a good last though. Tom needed that.
Good reply.
Oh, he's blocked it. He's going to switch to the 19, so he stays there. Interesting. That looked like a blocker there. Maybe couldn't see all of the treble. It might have cost him. He's at a 45. Jack straight in that treble bed on the top wire. It's just where you want to see it. In 85, he's been let off the hook there. And now just above the top wire. A couple of loose darts in this one. Maybe the pressure's starting to get to him a little bit again after that finish from Jack. It was very clean in that last leg. 18, 20 and then double 10 in quick fashion as well. Looked like he didn't really think about it. That could sometimes be helpful.
Well, he already knows what way he's going to go. When he's, if he misses, he knows exactly. He doesn't have to do the counting right, the math.
Absolutely.
So he doesn't break his rhythm.
Clean 60 there from Ant. And it looks like both players are kind of trading missed starts here.
And this is a important leg.
Yeah, I'd say this is definitely crucial. The
The
later legs are obviously going to play a factor, but this one right here, if Jack takes this 2-0, it could be all but good night. Ant gets into this, and I have to change my favourite. I really do. I just feel like Ant's going to be more composed. Doesn't seem to be letting things bother him at the moment, and he's playing well. And I've just jinxed him. He's hit a 30.
Curse of the commentator.
Absolutely. I thought I was immune to it. It's not affected me so far, but that's a beautiful last start there. Using himself on a 1 darter. 164 is a big ask. Does he go for the 20s? He goes 20s. What about you guys? You prefer a treble 19, treble 19 or treble 20, treble 18 for that one?
164, I go 20s personally. But I like a 154, 164 out.
Yeah.
Did he get it? No.
I don't know. I've never had an account.
You will eventually. It comes to all of us.
Jimbo's never won a leg.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll set up a game after this, and I'll play with
God.
just one dart. You'll be all right.
Go to the final of the Tuesday turmoil.
I know, bud, I know. So this is the important here. If he can take this 60 out.
Certainly 20 finds it, wants the tops, and he's found it.
Oh,
That's the set.
Go on.
and that
Missed
was thrown
doubles.
away by Jack.
Oh my word! Missed doubles have cost him big time there.
He threw that like he had like 6 to 9 darts there.
He did. I don't think he's put
Well, he
his
should have won
doubles
that
in
one.
correctly for double attempts on the checkout rate there, but it definitely seemed like you say, at least 3 visits there on doubles.
Well, he bust 3 times.
Yeah.
So, like on purpose bust.
Wow. All right, we've got a game on our hands, gents. It's 1 apiece in sets, and Ant has the darts in this one. That's a good point. That was against the darts, that set win. He's gone against the darts, and wow.
And that's why I was saying to you, it's such an important. That was such an important leg. Whoever won that, Ant goes in with the darts now.
Absolutely.
And if Ant throws like he's been thrown in the last leg, then he goes 2-1 up.
True.
Wow.
He just not maybe the last leg, the last set. The last leg he was a bit behind and he was let in by Jack.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
That last set he was phenomenal.
Well, we did say before this, the doubles will play a huge factor in this one. Both players
Absolutely.
capable of scoring. And the checkout rate's completely turned on its head now. Jack's averaging 28%, but I think, again, I don't think he's putting all of his checkout attempts on there. Maybe slightly lower, but Ant on 37.5% now. The last 2 doubles he's gone for, he's hit.
First time. First start.
First start, yeah. Kind of crazy.
15 in the tops.
Jack in
No better.
control.
There's no better feeling than hitting a double with your first start.
Absolutely. Clean. It just takes the pressure off. Gives you a little bit of confidence for the next leg as well. You start to miss a few darts at your doubles and it starts to creep in there, a bit of worry. Maybe that's what Jack's facing now. Maybe there's just a little bit of worry there when he's going for his doubles, because he was quite clinical at the start and now he seems to be a little bit shaky.
Well, he's given himself a good lead in this leg as well. Unless he can, unless he can take this 1-5-1 out, but it's a big ask.
Now. Still on a 2-dart finish. Jack now with oh, that's a slip. That's a slip. I think he's bust there.
And this,
Oh no, he's not. He's not bust. That's not bust. He's left himself 5.
So 5.
Well, that could be an error. A costly one at that. Oh, 87 left. Treble 17. He's gone the 19s route.
He wanted to leave himself
Double
over
15, I'm
that side
guessing,
of
yeah.
yep, that side of the board again.
It makes sense. He was clinical on it
48.
before.
He bust
48,
first start.
what route are you going?
16 double 16.
16.
It's the probability route. It gives you more darts at an even double. Oh, he's bust.
Did he hit that treble now?
He hit the treble, yeah. He'll be coming back for 48 again. Oh, will he? That's 1. Double 2 required. Single 2, double 1, sorry, not double tops, that will bust. He's left himself on 2. Madhouse. I thought we'd see it at some point in this game. Maybe not so soon, but... And now he's gone 8 for tops. He's already hit this, and he finds it first start again.
There
He
you go.
found it first start again.
He went the traditional way the first time and it didn't work for him. And he thought, I'm going to go for the double that I've been hitting.
That's it.
And he took it out.
He's not afraid to switch
Yeah.
things up. Oh, could we? He's hit another 180. Maybe the
Beautiful.
frustration of and the anger's fueled him there, because that is beautiful. Great 180.
Jumbo. He's on a 9.
Oh
He's on a
no.
9.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
I've never seen the like. I've never seen the like.
He couldn't, could he? Oh, boo.
Oh,
We only get the 3 perfect darts. But he does deliver a 140 after that. Dear me.
beautiful darts.
180 by
Beautiful.
140.
Yes, Mickey, I do know the feeling of hitting a double with my first start. I've done it many a times against you.
Wow.
So I think we can say unless something drastically goes wrong, this is his leg.
Unbelievable. He's on for a potential 12 data. It's correction. He's on for an 11 data.
Yep.
Please deliver an 11 data. I'd love to see that.
That'd be his best of the season.
Ooh, we're not going to see an 11. He switched it up a bit. Wants another one of them. Yeah, that'll do for tops.
Leaves him tops.
Okay.
A nice 180 could put the pressure on.
No, he's a spectator in this one at the moment. Jack now 1 dart in for tops, 13 dart leg. Oh my word! What a way to bounce back. I mean, he looked out of sorts. He did. He
13. Was that a 13 dart?
That was a 13 dart. He looked like he'd given up on the game, and then.
So. Well done to Jack. That's his best so far of the season.
That's phenomenal. And what a way to deliver it as well.
Yeah.
Wow. 180, 140. Good switch in there. Solid 97.
And right at the perfect time because he really needed that leg.
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't agree more. It looked like Andrew just kind of composed himself, was just throwing darts just to stay in a rhythm in that one. And rightly so. To deliver a 13 dart, it takes something special to beat it. But he's right back at it now. He's got a good chance in this leg. He's back on darts. And all he's got to do is hold his throw.
Yeah.
That's all he needs. And he's going about it the right way. He's finding trebles on his visits.
Nothing seems to faze him.
It really doesn't. I mean, someone threw a 13 darter against me. You can guarantee in the next leg my pants are jiggling. I can't even put into words. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought we got another 180. I
was about to say, is that to a piece?
Yeah, it was deflected ever so slightly, but I think that the other one was just outside. It's Jack's turn to have a bit of a shaky leg here.
The adrenaline's wearing off.
Jack could be the observer in this leg.
Absolutely. It's still close, and it's definitely close now after that 45. Oof. Went down for the 19s. And that's a good dart. That leaves him on a finish.
Yeah.
It's a favourable finish as well. We've seen him hit treble 20s all day. Oh, find another. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my word. He's millimetres away from a 150 checkout. Under pressure.
That was great darts, but again, I feel that last dart was rushed at the double.
Absolutely. I just feel like it's... Oh, that's a good dart, though. That puts the pressure on. You feel like he's got to take this. Okay, down for 16s. Oh, he's hit the 8.
And again, we're talking
about that was a bit rushed to me.
Yeah.
And that's double 16. That's clinical. That was necessary. I mean, again, we spoke about it. He had a fantastic leg before that, and then, like I say, the adrenaline started to wear off. But that just cements it for me. He's found a bit of rhythm again. He lost it for a set, but he's back in the groove.
And Ant seemed to be snatching at those doubles as well. You know, he's had his opportunities. Let's be fair. He's scoring wise. He's been keeping up with them, but
Absolutely.
he's just snatching at those final doubles.
Yeah.
Well, this is it. We were talking about his doubling for the last set, and it was clinical. There's no other way to describe it. It was, but in this one, it's kind of escaped him a little bit. He's missed a few doubles. His checkout rate's now back down to 26%, and that's been the costly error for him. His scoring's been on point. If he doesn't walk away from this one incredibly proud, even if it doesn't go his way, I'll be disappointed because he's played phenomenal. This is the best I've seen him throw.
Yeah, and like I said at the start, he has been playing well recently. But again, Jack's broke his throw now, so he should see it out. You would think.
We were talking about curse of the commentator. I mean, it's not over yet. Yeah. As Ant fills the bed again, that's another 180. That's another 180.
Yeah.
That puts him right back in the mix.
the curse of the commentator once
Oh my
again.
word!
But we'll do that all day if it means we get
That's
180.
two apiece.
That
That
is.
is two apiece. And I said it before the game started. These two aren't shy of a 180, and we've already seen 4 in the first game.
That's phenomenal. Ant's hit
Wow.
4 180s so far this season, and Jack's hit 5. They've got 4 between them in this game already. They're 3 sets in.
Yeah.
They could break each other's records already. That's crazy.
They're breaking records all over. We just need Ant to get a 9 darter to beat his 11 darter. That would be nice.
Yeah, we could start with a 10, and then we can work up from there. That's
Aim high, Chris. Aim high.
I agree. Do you know what? I'd love to see a 9 darter. Why not? That's good darts. Really solid darts there. I think he hit the double.
Esteban.
Alright, once the 18's himself. He's at 12 for tops. It's blocked, but it looks too high. Yeah, it was just too high. Double 16 now. He's hit this quite a few times. It's a great marker, just in off the barrel, and he does it.
There you go.
Good second dart. It looked pretty much a dead cert once that marker was in place. And he takes the the third set. 2-1 now to Jack, and he's broken through in that set.
So only that's what I'm saying. Like this should be the last set going by the way we're. But you never know. You never know.
I mean, the last time Jack won a set, Ant bounced back and managed to knock out some pretty phenomenal darts. I'm not calling this one over yet. I need to see something special from Jack. And that's not special. He's only managed 50 there. An opportunity now for Ant, if he can find those trebles. 59. I mean, he's consistent. It's not bad. He's still in this one, but he needs to find those trebles, I feel. Although Jack's given him an opportunity here.
And this is exactly what he done in the set that he lost, if you remember.
Just took his foot off the gas. Just kind of eased up a bit, and he let Ant in the door, and Ant took his opportunities. It's too early to say, but we'll see when it gets down to the doubles. That's going to be...
It's mental because we haven't seen a set won on throw. It's all every set we've seen has been against the throw.
It has been against throw, yeah. Wow. That's mad. 4 180s in every set one against the throw. You couldn't write it. If you'd have given me 10 guesses, I never would have guessed that before this game started. That's a good 140 though. How he squeezed that dart between that and the wire, I'll never know. And again, maybe the benefit of using those longer points. Jack now with 86. Wants treble 18. Oh, it's just below. It's beautiful for the ball. Oh, he's gone for it. He's gone for it. He's not got it. He's close, but
that could be his downfall on this. Like,
it could be. It really could.
He could have set that up to leave himself one dart, a one dart finish. You know, he has to be accurate here.
Which route's he going to take? 988. He did want 988 and he's missed it. 5 for double 4 now. He's hit the 5, wants double 4. Just inside the wire. Could we see a repeat? Oh.
So I know someone very well who will be screaming at the TV or the iPad or the phone just now about board management.
Yeah.
He was so far ahead there that there was no reason for him to go for that bill. He could have set himself up, but he takes it out for the double.
He's found the double. Yeah. No, I agree. Board management's I think the biggest downfall of most amateur players is not managing how they finish. It makes life so much easier when you have your planned routes and you kind of play safe if they're not on a finish. I'm sure we've all got horror stories where we've had like 20, 30 darts at double 1 and regretted going that route.
Jimbo, do you want to tell him your horror story?
Yeah, let's not go into that, but I have had a 103 dart leg.
Wow. Wow,
and
okay.
That was 70 darts at double 1.
Jeez, that's... I was going to say impressive, I don't think that's the right word. That's something.
Scary.
Scary. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah.
It has to be a record in some sort, right?
Oh no,
Chris,
no.
He won the leg.
You won the leg as well.
That's a scary thing.
Possibly playing against Stevie Wonder. That was no.
It was a league match.
Okay. So. No, Stevie's not in the league this year. Okay, Jack with the lead in this this third set. This is the penultimate set, isn't it, for him?
If he wins this, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, it's his throw, it's his set, so it should have. But again, he's letting him in.
He is. Ant's just not punishing this time around. He's finding that treble one a lot. And it's unfortunate because when you're so close and you're on the wire, and it can be so frustrating. Oh, that's good switching.
But it's like I was saying earlier. I don't know if you noticed the consistency, and this is the difference between our top players in the ODL and those in Division 2, Division 3, 4 and downwards. You know, try to maintain that level.
Yeah.
Although he's thrown some good darts in this, like. But you can see the ups and the downs, right?
Treble 10. Leaves himself double 18. He's gone 12's route. That's fair. If he's hit that, he'll want double 15 when he comes back. Unless my maths is off. No, I think his maths is off. Yeah. I don't think he wanted that. That's a beautiful first start, though. 17 for Bull. Oh. He took his time and composed himself there. I've got to give him credit for that.
And he did hit the 10, which does leave him tops.
15. 7 for double 4. And he's inside the wire. Again, that's poor ball management. He definitely didn't want that double 15.
And again, he struggled on the double 4 throughout. It doesn't seem to be his favourite side of the board, his favourite double.
No, absolutely. Oh, that's beautiful. What a first start that is. The pressure, the composure required there. Almost takes out a 1-2-7 with a Bull finish and then lands the first start in the treble, the double 20. That takes.
But again, it was his throw. So, and he could have lost that leg, but he's composed himself and he's took it out. So.
Absolutely. That's only a 40. We knew this game would be a battle for him, but he's definitely shown up. He's not rolled over, and that I'm happy about. Because he's delivered. There. That's 45. Maybe that last leg just took it out of him a bit. He's managed to relax after hitting that double, and that could be the worst thing that he can do. Is once your shoulders drop and you relax, it takes that tension out and your throw changes. Oh, but I'm talking out my backside here as he goes for another 180. Oh, he's dragged the last dart. Great darts.
This is unbelievable.
Very nice stuff again from Jack. Just keeping that pressure on, just that foot on the gas. He's getting a treble a visit, and that's the difference in this one so far. But the finish has been fairly even throughout. I think it's obviously absolutely. Jack's had a few more darts at double due to high scoring, but it's just that consistent dart in a treble that he finds every visit.
And we did say this is probably one of the toughest games that we could call tonight.
Yeah.
Because they're so sporadic. It's like one takes the first set, the second one takes it, and it's like game on. You never know. Ant can come back and take the match, to be fair.
That's 78. He's got 70 left. He wants a treble 18. He's found the treble 18. He's going to leave himself 16. That's beautiful darts, that. He's set himself up perfectly. He's second guessing himself on the counting, but that's phenomenal. And that's the board management we want to see from him, game in, game out.
Absolutely.
And that'll see him, skyrocket to the next level. Ant with a good response there. Does find the treble. I don't think that's going to be enough pressure. Is that in? That looks like it's in first start. It is. And that's clinical again from Jack.
But again, it was the hitting that treble 18 with that last start gives him the confidence to go up there and hit that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you have to wonder where he'd be if he hit a single 18 or a 4.
So 140. Another 180 there.
Oh, that second dart just below the wire. Oh, it's a ton. I thought it was 140. That's great correction from Jack. A 125. Oh, here we go. Oh, I almost talked it in. Almost. It was a good first start. The first start is very different from these players, I find. Jack's first start is sometimes, quite wayward, whereas Ant's first start is in that treble. It's the other darts that seem to stray. It's interesting to see both players' styles of game really kind of coming together here. Well, it's not over yet, he says. Jack starts to fill the treble again. A ton? I think it is. Ant now needs at least one treble in this visit. Oh, and he finds it. That's on the top wire. Come on, follow it in. Good 85.
125.
Solid 85. It's not going to finish yet, but it will apply the pressure. Oh, what pressure, he says. What pressure. Another 140. He's relentless. It seems that the further into a match he gets, the stronger he gets. His average is still climbing.
Board management there, if he goes down to 19s, he at least leaves himself an out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he got. Did he get it?
He's not. It's just inside the wire on the 16. That's a bold move, that. He went for the double top.
That would have been cheeky.
That would have been cheeky. What a way to seal the match that would have been. And now 1-5 now. It's not a finish, but he can apply pressure. It's 59. Jack's going to have... You have to fancy at least 6 darts of this. Oh, he's on that double 4 again.
Struggled with it all night.
He has.
Struggled with that double 4 all night.
And now wants a ton. Needs to find that treble 20. He's done it so well. Is that in? It's just above. It looks like he tried to stay on the treble there to go for double 10. Is that going to cost him? Jack now double 4. Up for double 1. Madhouse. Good marker. Oh, it's low. Pressure. The pressure. And to stay alive in this match. To take it to 2 sets apiece. Double tops. Oh, it's just above. It's low. Double 10. Oh, you could not get a piece of paper between the wire and that dart.
Double 2 is saved. Oh, not this time.
Oh, he's found it now. That's it. Double 1.
Game,
beautiful.
Set, and the match.
That's a fantastic game. What a match between the two.
Wow.
Round of applause to both players.
Absolutely sensational. We're going to switch back over to the other screen real quick, but my word. You can just have a look at the stats on the screen there. Talk us through this one, DC.
So, well, both have probably had their best game of the seasons. 3 dart average of 62 for Ant, which is 3 higher than what he's been playing at. And now you've got a 70 for Jack, just below his seasonal average, but very, very good. Ant pushed him all the way. It could have went either way, but I really enjoyed that one. We've seen a 13 darter, we've seen a 16 darter.
I mean, that's the crucial part. You look at their best legs. These could have been one of the Division 1 games quite easily.
Absolutely.
I mean, they threw some phenomenal darts. I just want to bring you back to the averages again. Again, you were saying these are the best games for the players this season. Jack's average this season is 68, and Ant's gone up 10 points on his seasonal average there. 10 points. He could not have done any more than what he did there. I mean, we were talking about his doubling a little bit towards the end, but for the most part, in that game, it was pretty good stuff. 1 dart finishing.
Yeah, it was a bit shaky on some of his finishes, to be fair. And if he would have maybe took a step back and give himself a bit of time, and I'm very guilty of that as well, not taking that step back and composing myself.
Yeah.
But I feel actually watching someone else do it makes you realise, how rushed he was at some of those darts for the legs. But fair play, a lot of the time he was first and second dart outs, and obviously we need to talk about the winner, Jack.
I mean, what can you say? We expected a Jack win. I know you guys flip-flopped at the end, but I mean, he delivered again. He's just... This guy doesn't seem to... Whenever I commentate over one of his games, he don't average below 70. Like, it's just... he came close there, but you've got to look at the stats. I mean, his checkout rate I don't think was accurate. I think he hit enter a couple of times, but the 180s, best leg of 13 darts. His worst winning leg was 23 darts.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going
stand
to
up
put
he's
you...
playing it just now.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
And that's the thing, you know, his doubles weren't the best today. You know, I've seen him doubling better.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he would come out and say that as well. You know, he struggled with his double 4.
Yeah.
Double 2 saved him a few times. But yeah, great game to start us off for the night.
So on Jack, he's just been in the comments then, and he said that he's played a knockout match today, then he played his league game, and then he played this. He says so his legs are hurting from standing up for so long.
There you go. But big congratulations. Obviously, you're watching Jack. Very well played, sir. Probably well deserved. To be honest, you know, you were always there and thereabouts. But again, big shout out to Ant. An average 10 higher than his seasonal, so he pushed you all the way there, and it was a great game to watch. It was a great advertisement for the ODL. The both of you guys should be proud of the game that he's produced. And yeah, it sets up for a good night.
I just have to apologise to everyone. The TikTok live ended due to inactivity. I didn't even know that was possible. It just booted me out of TikTok live, which is interesting. We're back now, and we're good to go again. The YouTube is still up, so that's good.
You didn't do the jigsaw puzzle. That's what I asked you to do.
There's a jigsaw puzzle.
There's a jigsaw puzzle that comes up on TikTok live, and you have to pull it across to.
So Jack's been back in the comments, and he said he lost the final of the knockout through missed doubles, so that's cost him also. And he said, thanks boys, class commentary, had the stream on whilst he was playing.
Perfect.
So,
again, Jack, always a pleasure, and we're glad you're enjoying what we're doing, because this is what it's for. It's for the players. It's to make you guys feel loved, to make you feel the amateurs feel lip pros. So I'm glad you enjoyed that.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was a pleasure, mate. As usual. Again, I was just saying a little bit earlier. Whenever I commentate over one of your games, it seems to be a 70+ average. You just deliver. It's a pleasure to commentate over.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to
Up
say.
next.
Like,
Right, let's talk about the next game then.
Let's do it.
So the next game is our first final of the night. And this is the final that is sponsored by Mickey Dunn, the Mountain Cup. Again, I know we touched on it earlier. Cy Pryor against Dean Wilkes. I just don't see anything but a Cy win, to be honest.
I think you'd have to be delusional to see anything other than a Cy win, but I mean, I'm feeling pretty delusional today. It's a Sunday, it's warm outside, and you know, miracles do happen. Dean could pull something out of the bag and Cy could disconnect from the game. I don't know. I'm being harsh.
We did see a seasonal best in our last game, so maybe Dean hits his seasonal best, and maybe Cy hits his seasonal worst.
Listen, I was well and truly proven wrong in that last game. I didn't give Ant much of a chance, and I am not going to fall into that same mistake again. Yeah, not a chance. I hope it's going to be a cracking game. Either way, I think we're going to see some fantastic darts.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah,
I fancy seeing a few more 180s as well. Cy is known, but also Cy is very good at hitting his treble 19s. So we might see some very high scoring here in this game.
I tell you what I'm looking forward to as well. A ton plus checkout, because that's what Cy enjoys.
Absolutely. He does. Well, looking at his stats, right? Well, he just loves checking out. It seems he's nearly 50% on his doubles.
Yep.
Which is insane. I mean, those stats are literally mental. That's a seasonal checkout rate, right? That's not just over a couple of games. That's seasonal.
Seasonal.
That is phenomenal. So I think Dean's got his work cut out for him, but if he manages to find a few trebles to visit, maybe he'll have a chance to sneak a couple of legs. And if I was Dean, I'd be taking that as a victory in itself.
Absolutely. And you look at size.
Sorry, go on, DC.
No, you go, Jumbo. On you go.
I was about to say, even size, seasonal average checkout rate is higher than my biggest finish.
There we go. There we go.
This is what Sai does, right? Sai, even in Division 1, I just had a message there from Mac, and he said, Sai's finishing breaks me. Yeah. And Mac wins a lot of tournaments. He's high up there in the league. And, you know, I've watched games where Sai's played, and it's soul destroying for the players that he's playing against, because it's like nothing to him. Like, his favourite checkouts are ton pluses.
Yeah.
And he says that I prefer a ton plus checkout. Now I know we all prefer he hit the big ton plus checkout.
Oh, we'd love to.
He actually
but
does.
If he prefers it, like
yeah.
if that's his preferred route to like a double 16, like that's wild to think. I couldn't imagine that. Like I hit my fair share of ton pluses. I think that's because the pressure's off. But to do it as consistently as Sai does it is another level altogether. Like it's wild.
I'm getting told that Sai and Dean have started.
It's already started. Wow. They do not hang about, do they?
So there's a guy called Charlie in the chat, and he's sat in bed with a pizza and watching this. What more could you ask for?
Awesome, Charlie.
Slice that pizza, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless it's got mushrooms on it, you can keep it.
I'm runned away.
Oh, and that's right. This is the 1001. I forgot about that, right?
It is. Oh. We're going to see some high scoring in this one. Mark my words, boys and girls. Oh, we don't have camera.
Oh.
It has just started, so maybe Simon's activating the camera as we speak. We'll give him a few seconds.
And this has been happening recently, to be fair. It's they have been having some issues.
I've had a couple of issues myself. My camera does not work on my phone now. It point blank refuses to turn on. I have to use the PC camera. It's driving me up the wall.
It's when I use my tablet that it does it. I have to switch over to my phone now.
Yeah, I just point blank can't do it. I tried to start a game the other day on my my phone and the camera shows active. As soon as I join a game, boom, gone. I've got nothing. And there we go. Size camera's on. And he's got a ton on the board naturally. I mean, why wouldn't he? I think we'll believe him on that one. Dean now?
That's a low score for him.
Yeah. Looks like Dean's got his board on a stand. Interesting setup. I understand why some people have it on a stand, but for me, the rocking backwards and forwards is just...
Yeah, it puts you off.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
But I suppose if that's what you're used to playing on, then...
Well, that's it. Yeah, you only know what you know, don't you?
Yeah.
I grew up playing darts in pubs and whatnot. I nearly said when I was a kid. I suppose 16 is still a kid, isn't it? But if I do that now, it completely throws me off.
But again, it might not be might not be a stander. I can't see the full thing. It might just be his camera that's wobbling. We don't know. Oh, great darts.
Could be.
Great darts.
That's phenomenal. So he's opened this game with a ton, and a 140. You have to feel for Dean. He's not open badly. He's throwing okay darts, but what can you do?
This could be over quick.
Well, my dad just recently played in the ODL major that's just happened, and yep. he got your good friend Darren.
I know, I watched.
And he got absolutely spanked, bless him. But it's got to hurt. I've not played either Darren or Sai yet, and I'll be honest, I'm running scared. So maybe in a few years when I get a bit better.
I play obviously Darren on a regular basis. I've played Sai a couple of times, and actually, I get spanked every time. Yeah. But this is going to sound bad. I enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
I don't enjoy getting spanked.
No.
Well, especially not off Darren and Sai. But it improves me as a player because these guys, they're that good. You know, they talk you through your game as well. No, not so much Si because I've never spoken to him, but Darren for sure. So you're getting free coaching sessions for your top players, right?
And when you play better players, it can't help but raise your game. I mean, it doesn't matter what sport you play. I played sports all my life, and no matter what I do, if I play against better players, my performance increases. It's just it's part and parcel of doing it, isn't it?
Well, and you don't lose, you learn.
I'm looking forward to my next game because I'm playing the famous Jack Tweddle in the match play. So
I'll pray for you.
Yes.
I'm going to be an observer in that game.
And I would like to say, out of the Mac DC team, right, there's only one person that's ever beat Mac. Who was that, Jimbo?
Oh, you talking about me?
Aye.
Yeah, I've done that. One leg, though. One leg.
Oh, right, okay.
But I'm taking it.
Wow.
They played their first to 1. And Jimbo beat him 1-0.
And then Jimbo beat him, yeah.
You won 1-0? No. Stop.
Yes.
What did you average?
56.
Wow. Yeah, fair play.
Yeah, Darren only used 1 dart.
1 dart, I was going to say, yeah, maybe.
No, he used all 3, but they were Temu darts.
Oh. Little plastic darts with the little brass tip
the
on the
magnet
end.
at the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, dear. I get a feeling if
Let's get back.
Sorry, go
Yeah,
on.
you got a feeling. No, on you go. There you go.
I was going to say, if I played Darren offside, they'd probably beat me with nails, but like I say, back to the game. Simon closing on a finish here, a healthy lead over Dean. It's not really the format, this for Dean. You feel like over a shorter format, maybe he's got a chance, but to consistently hit ton pluses, I mean, he's about to fill the bed. He's at a 180.
Yeah,
you just...
And I don't know if everybody's noticed, but I'm pretty sure Sai has changed his darts also.
Looks like it.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure it started off with clear K-flex.
What, in this game?
Yeah.
He was throwing orange flights in this game, wasn't
he? Dean's throwing orange flights.
Dean's throwing orange flights.
Oh, he is, isn't he? Dear me. Yeah, maybe he has.
And this is exactly what you're saying. Oh, good first start.
That's a great first start, yeah. Solid ton.
Absolutely. When you're playing these players, Division 1, just wait to see if he gets this.
Yeah, first start. I don't know if anyone's
when
shocked by that.
No, that's why I waited, because I knew that was coming. When you're playing these players, I think the Division 1 players, maybe even some of the Division 2, the best format for players to play against them and division below, I would say, is the double in, double out.
Yeah.
It gives you, because if they don't double in first time, then you have an opportunity, right?
Yeah.
So, but this format, I think you're going to struggle to beat Sai because it's all about scoring.
It's relentless.
And
this
guy scores for fun.
I mean, even if Sai has one bad visit, it's 1,000 points. That means Dean has to average 70 plus throughout the entire game to Sai's one bad visit, and it's just not. Yeah. It's just not going to happen.
And this is the format for the power scorers, right? You know, and there he goes again. You know, straight into that.
That's another 140.
Yeah.
That's 140, ton 140. His first 9 darts. That's
unbelievable,
ridiculous.
Jeff.
That's ridiculous. He'd be on for a 10 dart. Well, he'd be on for an 11 dart finisher if this was a 501 game. Just insane. Wow, he's only at 41. That's more shocking than him hitting a 180.
I think he done that just to round it up.
It must be, yeah. He wanted to get rid of the 1.
Yeah.
That'd be my excuse anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, that's why I said it, because I use that excuse quite often when I hit 41. There you go. He's
He's
straight
back in the
into
tons.
another
Yeah,
ton.
that's obviously what it was. Yeah. Back
It's now
on
next-
760.
Next 3 darts is going to be a 180. Leaves him 300.
We do like
Just to
a
get to the
solid
80.
300, yeah. Oh, good last. Very nice
Good,
F&D.
good darts.
4-8. Oh.
He missed the treble 19 there.
Wow, the
But he's not happy
frustration.
with
No,
that.
I'm not surprised that's 25. It can be tough. Do you know what? I've played against my sister and whatnot, and they average about 30. That's consistently where they're at. So if I'm playing well, I'm averaging 65 to 70. They'll drag my game down to 40 quite
Absolutely.
easily. Like, it's so hard to stay focused.
Maintain it, yeah. Because you feel that you've got enough time
Yeah,
to get it back.
100%. The focus goes, your rhythm goes. It's just so tough.
Yep.
It's a great first
Great
start.
start.
Oof.
Oh, what happened with the second? That one almost hit me here in Canada. That second dart.
Oh dear. You just saw it coming though with those bright orange flights.
That.
Yeah, I would have. I'm
Dear
still
me.
looking for it. Sorry, Dean. But again, he's so far ahead, right?
Yeah, there's no real concern, and again, maybe that's what's affecting his couple of loose starts. If he was playing against, for example, Darren or Lee, or maybe Colin or anyone like that in Division 1, you wouldn't see those where the focus has to be 100% all the time. But it's not really affecting him. He's still averaging just short of 90.
It's another 140 there, right?
Yeah.
But again, I'm going to go back to his consistency.
100%. Absolutely.
He's very consistent, right?
I mean,
Board management.
as we saw from Ant's hit an 11 dart leg this season. He's done that.
There you
But
go.
Oh. Is he
111
cooking?
out.
Oh.
that's 111. He's taking it clean. That's
Beautiful darts.
insane.
Treble 19. 14.
That's what we talk about board management, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly there.
100%.
And it's easier to see it when you're watching it and commentating on it than when you're actually standing there and playing it.
Yeah.
So now I understand the frustration of my good buddy Mac when he's screaming at me, board management, because that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Because he knows exactly where he's going if he hits single 19 right.
100%. That was clean. And we were saying before the game, obviously, he does love a ton plus checkout, and he just takes them out with ease. Like, it doesn't look difficult.
Well, he knows where he's going.
Yeah.
Right? And he knows if he misses this one, because how many times has he probably done it?
Oh,
So that's his
countless,
practice routine, right? And again, great scoring. At least one in a big treble every time he goes.
I mean, he's
And
average 90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But you can
consistent.
see what it's doing to Dean as well, right?
Are we about to see one? Oh, he tried for us. I appreciate
Just
that.
below. But you can see what it's doing. Like it's. Oh, I thought
Dean,
that's
bless him, has
his
edited
left.
the score to 46. He's edited it. I think it was an incorrect score, but at this point, I don't think it matters too much. But credit to him and the sportsmanship there. And that's another 180 from Simon.
180.
Yeah,
we
he's knocked in another one. We could see. Well, I don't want to say double digits 180s here, but he seems to be getting into a stride now where we could see maybe 5 or 6.
Oh, absolutely. And if he starts to find that bed, then there's no stopping him.
We've seen how many
So,
140s are already gone in.
But it is only best of 7 legs. So I would actually like to see Dean get a leg on the board.
I would as well, but I just don't. I don't know.
I reckon it might boost his confidence a little bit as well.
It's not going to be this like there's 400 points of difference already,
No, it's not ridiculous, like.
and he's only got one more leg to do it, and I'd love to see it more than anything. Like that would make my night if I saw Dean get a leg. But I just look at the switching.
Yeah.
2 in the treble 19.
That's what I said to you. Like, see, when I played them as well, the 19s, it really bothered me. I'm like, just miss one.
Yeah.
Just miss one of them.
So, got Jack Darby in the chat. He said, I only went for that bull on 86 for the stream, DC.
Oh, I had a feeling.
I only mentioned it
Yeah.
once.
Yeah, it was a long talking point, but it was right. I mean, if anyone's watching and trying to pick up tips, it is absolutely correct. If your opponent's not on a finish and you go for the bull, you're only setting yourself up for problems. So he's bang on, but I appreciate you doing it for the stream, Jack. As always, an entertainer.
Yeah, don't, Jack. You should have left yourself tops.
Oh, he's not left himself the big fish. That would have been
Good
nice.
try, though. Good try, Jack. Good try. I only say that because I get shouted at for that as well.
Once again, it comes back to ball management, doesn't it? And in crucial deciding legs like that, maybe, but he delivered
And
in the end.
To be fair, he almost lost that leg.
He did, yeah. It was close.
He almost lost that leg. And also, we'd forgot about it, and he's now brought it back up, so it's no fault.
62. Where's Si going with this? Treble 10, double 16?
You'd have to fancy treble 10, double 16. He's hit treble 10, double 16. First start, good marker. That's got to be in. Sure.
Got it.
That's got to be in. Or is it in the double 7? He found double 7. He found the double 7.
Let's be honest, he's probably got about another 12 darts.
20 plus, I'd say, but yeah, no. I mean, you'd still like to see him check it out.
Yeah.
I keep looking down at the darts thrown and thinking, guys, he's thrown a 30 dart leg here. This is terrible. And then realise it's 1001.
But there you go, right? Board management. Doesn't want double 9, so he goes 10.
So, Charlie's just put in the chat also. It's nice to see Dean still pushing on and pushing and carrying on.
Absolutely.
Which it is, because I probably would have gave up by this point.
Absolutely, yeah. It's tough not to, but
yeah.
Wow, he's missed 3 more at a double.
Do you reckon he's giving him a chance to get that score down?
I don't know. Maybe he's a little bit of complacency creeping in there because he was 600 points ahead on that finish. So maybe he's just thought done and dusted. Maybe lost that killer edge.
I don't like Jimbo. I don't think he's doing it on purpose, right? Si's ruthless, and you see his frustration there by missing it. And this will be first start.
Yeah, there it is. Refocus straight in.
Yeah.
All right. And he's got the darts in this leg.
Could be party over. Could be party over. But again, like, was it Charlie said in the comments? Dean has just played his own game, right? And it's a great start.
That's a 1-3-4. Nice.
Yeah, it's a great start.
Wow.
And it's, Dean probably knows himself coming up against Si. He probably didn't stand much of a chance. It's a great achievement getting to the final.
Yeah.
And this is the occasion where he just plays the board and he doesn't play the player.
That's it.
Right? So...
I mean, he's beat a lot of players together. He has to remember that. Like, the journey he's gone on to reach this final has been impressive in itself. He's just come up against a player that is going to Q school and is probably going to be a professional player in the next couple of years with the way he's playing.
And also,
absolutely.
He's actually not thrown well because he's only playing just below his seasonal average.
Yeah.
So he's Dean. So he's still thrown well, just below seasonal average. But when you've got somebody like Si that's just shy of 100,
yeah,
it's hard to compete.
The averages are kind of skewed when it comes to the Mountain Cup in this one because there's so much scoring to be done. Like, the doubles don't really come into it. Oh, he's not had a chance at a double, bless him. But he has thrown well. And that's another 180.
It's at number 3.
That's the
there
third
we go.
180 of the match. Well, I predicted 5. I don't think I'm getting my 5. I could get 4 though.
Well, you could get 4 and 1. He's not going to get. Let's be honest. He's not going to get a leg now.
No.
So let's get him the 180. Give him something to celebrate.
That's it. Oh, 58.
Celebrate. If I manage to get a 180 side, I'd be in my pool.
Mate, if you manage to get a 180 against anybody, you'd be in your pool when you're talking about.
Well, yeah, there is that. There is that. I'll give you that one.
But
Especially on TikTok. In TikTok, pool.
That's a great switch.
The crazy part is the dispersion. There's very little dispersion where the darts land. It's always around that treble. There's very little like gap between it, and that's where your consistency comes in. Because even if you're just above that wire, you can bounce off the barrel into it.
Absolutely, bud, and that's what you see with the top players in our leagues here. Like you say, your Jacks, your Darrens, your Size.
Oh, absolutely.
And we've got one coming up as well. Yeah. Right. It's scary. You know how sort of accurate they are.
And like I say, that's going to be. I feel like our headline game. Both games have gone the direction we thought. Obviously, we couldn't really separate the last two in this one, but I mean, Size on a 160 finish here, and I wouldn't put it past him checking this out.
I was going to say, I think this could be it, 160, right? But if the first dart goes in,
oh yeah, it's done and dusted. You have to put money on it. It's kind of. It's in. Oh, wrong side of the dart. I had a feeling.
There you go. Look, you see the disappointment there.
Yeah. Well, top stops to go out though.
I was going to say he will take the top stops, or he will attempt it anyway.
Yeah. Well, solid 60. I mean, again, commiserations to well, I'm saying this. It's not even over yet, but. Oh no, he's got there. Treble 20, double 10, straight in, no messing about. That's ridiculous. Congratulations.
Wow.
That was special.
That was quick.
90 average. I'm sorry, that was a 90 average straight off. Just, I mean, let's talk through this one. I'm just going to very quickly run down the list of stats for Sai, because this is impressive reading. So we've got a 90.3 dart average, basically just short of a ton in his first 9, 57.14 on his checkouts, which we spoke about before the game being just below half anyway, a 111 checkout, which was the cleanest checkout I've seen all night and was just disgusting, starting on the 19s going for the 14 for the tops, 3 180s and a 29 dart leg in 1001. That is not to be sniffed at.
There's nothing else even to add to that. To be honest.
It's mind-blowing.
Other than congratulations.
Oh yeah, well that's the final, isn't it? That's a win.
That is the final. So we have our Mountain Cup champion, Cy Pryor. Yep, big round of applause.
Wow.
And well done. You had a few tough games on the way. Dean, buddy, what an effort.
Yeah.
What an effort. You know, you done yourself proud getting to the final. You didn't disgrace yourself at all. Sai is a fantastic player. And it was always going to be an upward struggle for you. But I believe there is some prizes that will be sent out to both players. And again, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed your journey through the Mountain Cup. I was going to say through the mountain, but that would be a bit cheesy. And again, this was sponsored by our very own Mickey Dunn at MacDC Darts and ODL. So, first final of the night, done and dusted. Cy Pryor, phenomenal talent, phenomenal game. Anybody would have struggled to beat him tonight on that. Yeah. So
inside the guy that he is, he's already straight in the chat, and he said, "Appreciated, guys. Unlucky, Dean, mate. Apologies." Then he's put, "Well played, pal. Keep playing as you are. You'll get there, mate. I'm sure."
Yeah. That's
Genuine.
class again from Si. I just want to add on to that. Commiserations to Dean. As we said earlier in the chat, whilst the game was going, he's had a hell of a run in this. He really has. He's played some phenomenal darts. He's improving week on week, and he can hold his head high. He stayed around his average. He didn't wilt from what he's been playing all season. He just came against a better player today, and that will happen. But yeah, commiserations and well played to both players, especially Si with some phenomenal scoring and a beautiful 111 checkout again.
Yeah. So, well, we're going to push on. I'm told that both our players are ready.
Raring to go.
So, we have Yayan. This is the big one. This is the big file, isn't it? This is, as we said, the best to last.
It is. Maybe not in terms of scoring, but this is the one that we couldn't separate. I think we were just leaning in Yayan's favour, ever so slightly. But again, I'm not writing Jamie Lee off. I've seen Jamie Lee play, and it's going to be impressive. I'm excited for this one more than any other, because I think this is going to go to the wire. I really think it's going all the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
I reckon. So far, we've seen 7 180s. We've got a 21 leg match coming up, and I can see us going over 10 180s tonight.
I think that's very likely. Yeah, I think that's likely. Like I say, it's a long format game.
Yeah, it's the best of 21 legs. So this is going to give us our best opportunity to see a lot of high scoring, a lot of 180s, a lot of ton finishes. The players are going to be able to settle in. Yeah, and I'm excited for this one. Like I say, based on what I've seen personally, I'm going Yayan just purely because he's a dark horse. Nobody talks about him, and
yeah,
it's very, I don't want to say unfair. Because he's the quiet man, he goes unnoticed, right? So when we talk about these players, we talk about our Jack Friedels, our Darns, our Lees, our Sam Hamilton now who's in the league, Cy Pryor. You know, we're talking about these players. We don't talk about Yang, but he's there, right?
I get the feeling that's going to change. I feel that's going to change in the next season. Like I say, he is up there and he's contending. We've had him on the stream before, and I was very impressed with his game when he came on last time. Again, same with Jamie Lee. I've seen Jamie Lee play a couple of times now, and I think we're in for a treat. I know I've said it multiple times, but I'm sticking with Jamie Lee. I'm going for it. Sticking with Jamie Lee.
Okay, I'm going Yayan. So,
you've put me on the fence here, boys.
Apologies.
Who do I go for? I'm going to stick who I originally said, and I said Jamie Lee at the start of the stream. So, chat, let us know.
That's how close this game is, guys. We can't agree.
Chat, let us know what you think.
Yeah, let us know. And
let's just run through the stats once again. So, Yayan has had a seasonal average of 72.27. His highest league average is 75.48. His highest checkout, he reeled in the big fish. He's had 5 180s. He's got a checkout rate of 24.74. And he's had a best leg of 13 darts. Now, that to me is phenomenal.
Absolutely. So, Yayan won the bull. So I believe Yayan's thrown first. They might have already started.
I can't find the game as of yet.
Nope. They're about to start. The guys are just waiting for the invites to be sent. So Yayan has like I say, they're in the build up. Yayan won the bull.
All right.
So he gets.
DC, you want to run through Jamie Lee's stats?
Do I want to run through Jamie Lee's stats? I just pulled them down.
That's all right. I can do it if you want.
Yeah, go for it, Chris.
Okay. So we've got a seasonal average for Jamie Lee of 67.42. Again, not to be sniffed at. Really high. Highest league average of 72 so far this season. Going to be up against it since the average seasonal for Yayan is going to be 72 as well. But I think he's got it today. Highest checkout of 116. He isn't shy of a triple-digit checkout. A couple of 180s behind him. But that checkout rate of 19.5 is probably going to be the telltale factor here.
Yeah.
But
the game's live now. The game is live now, guys. So let's jump over, because this is the one we've been waiting for.
It's live, but I can't see it. Oh, I've got it.
There we go.
We go.
All right. Let's get the show on the road. Beautiful. And we're out the blocks quick. Very quick here. Jamie Lee has started well. I don't want to say I told you so, because it's 9 darts in, but he's throwing well. Finding that treble. Yayan obviously responds with 100. And again, you said he was a dark horse in this one, so I feel like 180s galore. Should we have a prediction?
The shaky bulb.
Again, it's on a stand. This is it. Stand boards. I can't get behind
Push
them.
you off. Yeah, me either.
I think we'll see 3 180s in this match.
3 apiece.
I think 3 total. I'd like to see
total.
6 plus, but I think 3 total. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm going 5.
Oh, phenomenal darts there.
Yeah. I'm going to go 2.
He said 2 treble 18s and 1 for the bull.
And I think they're both going to be for Yayan.
Oh, the settle play from both players. Yayan now on 25. Which route's he going to go? 9 for double 8. It's a safe route. Oh, it's a good marker just inside. Oof, too far.
Too far.
A chance now for Jamie to break in the opening leg. 56 required. 16 for tops. He's going to get 2 darts at it. Just below. Double 10. Oh, on the wire. Agony. As you see that one just slide by. Yeah, and now with a chance, 3 darts in hand at double 4. You have to fancy him taking this. Is that in? First dart? No, it's not. Just outside the wire. He's blocked it, but he's managed to go over the top, and that's beautiful.
He's got it there.
Great third dart there. And he's off the mark. He's survived a scare early in this one. And Jamie now to hold his throw in the second leg. Yeah, it's delivering already. Jamie has 70 average. 62 from Yayan. And again, this is early on, but I feel like this is the way it's going to be. I feel it's going to be neck and neck. I can't separate the 2 players.
It might come down to the odd break here or there.
Yeah, I think there'll probably be maybe 1-2 max breaks in this. I think it's going to follow the darts for the most part. But it's early in the game. Nerves are playing a factor. I don't care who you are. You get nervous in a final.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful switch in there. Great one.
And this could be the first break.
Certainly could. He says. As Jamie Lee finds a treble, just a little bit too high there. It's consistent darts, solid ton. Oh, it's only a 60. Apparently, it wasn't in. The camera just a little bit too far away from the board there. It's making it a little bit tricky to see whether that's in. It's 55. Longer points on Yayan's darts as well.
Mm-hmm.
I say all the rage these days. Solid level last start there into the treble 18.
I'm not a huge fan of those extra large points.
No, I'm with you on that one. But that again is fantastic darts. Finds a treble 20 and switches and hits the treble 19. Solid 1-3-2, leaves on a 2-dart finish.
I'm also not a fan of the dart stand. Because for where I'm sitting, it looks like Yayan's board
Is that our first 180 or is that
Floating.
140? 140.
140.
Wow, pressure on
Yeah,
that.
it looks like it's floating. Yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
Because you can't see the bottom of the stand. I'm like, that's tricky.
Oh, that's a missed start. He's hit the single 7 there, going for the 16. Could that cost him? 124's not outside of the realm of possibilities for Jamie. Oof. Right, it's going to be this time.
It is an awkward angle for his board.
It is. It does make it a little bit tricky to see where the darts are landing. But I think he'd be being picky there. And double 10 now, just inside the wire. Nerves on the doubles.
Ooh, double 5.
See, I have a question on that board. You can maybe I've never played on one of those stands, right? But surely if the board's moving back and forward when you're throwing your dart at tops, if the board is back, your dart dips.
Yeah,
right?
it
If the board's
affects.
forward, it'll affect where your dart lands, right?
It definitely does affect where the dart lands when it's moving that much. It could be the difference between a wire and a tops. I just don't like it. I'm just not a fan of the stand. And if I was going to use a stand, I would absolutely. That's
There we
beautiful.
go.
Great second dart. Finds the
I'm just
double
thinking
10.
there when he went for tops, especially the way Yayan's darts are landing on the board, right? He kind of floats it, right?
Well, there's visible
if it-
movement. Yeah. You can see how much it moves now.
That's what I'm saying. So when the board is back,
Mm.
it's different from when the board. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah.
so
No, definitely.
he has to be. His timing has to be spot on.
Spot
as well.
on.
Well, the thing is, we're lucky because we can see the side, so we can see how much it's moving. It's not that visible when you're actually throwing from face on. You can see the board moving a bit, but you don't know how much.
Right.
Having played on a board stand before, we've just got obviously the commentator's view at the moment, which is giving us a bit of an advantage. But it does definitely play a role. Like I say, it changes the distance, and it's the distance of a thickness of a wire.
And that's the thing, right? It's like that's not just moving slightly.
It's a lot.
That's moving.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Fill the bed. Is that in? Is that a 140? It's a top.
Yeah, I could see one.
That's a nice response, though. He's not quite out of this leg yet, but it has gone the way of the throw so far.
I didn't know that about the stand, so Nathan Williams has put in the chat that you can get a stabiliser that fits between the board and the wall to stop it from wobbling.
Oh, nice. Maybe someone to message him with after the game and just let him know.
He's not got it against, he's not got it against the wall, though. That's the only thing. If you don't have it against the wall, if you're in the middle of your room, then it's. But yeah, absolutely.
It's definitely
Anyway.
something I'd be investing in.
There's a big gap here.
It is, yeah.
Oh, that's good, though. Solid stuff. Beautiful darts, 1-2-1. Puts him on a finish, crucially, I might add. But Jamie now could punish this. Wants double tops. Oh, rush dart, dragged that one. A little bit of a late release there. Now can Yayan punish this? Starts on 17. We'll go for the 20s to leave himself bull. Hits it, double 5. Composes himself. Double 5
Yeah,
in
great
the
finish.
money. Beautiful dart there. Right up against it. Finds the 3-darter. I mean, you can't ask much more. That's beautiful. That really is.
He was waiting for the board to come back before he threw it.
Waiting for it to settle. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Wow. What does that do to Jamie Lee's confidence? He's got to feel like he had that there, the break in his hands, and it's slipped away.
Well, that was a break.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I mean. He's had a good 4 darts at double there, and he's just not been able to take it. And we go again. So he's stuck with the throw so far.
Yep.
again, down to some costly finishing from both players at the moment. And I feel like as soon as one dials into the finishing, this could run away. I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm hoping it goes the distance. But I just feel like if one of them can sharpen up on them doubles, this will really start to put a spring in the step. Great 96 there. Solid switching on the 19s. Ian will need to find a treble here just to stay within touching distance. Doesn't manage it. An opportunity now for Jamie Lee to open up a gap. It is just a holder throw, but that'll definitely help. Solid ton. The iron back on 3-2-1. 60.
Good steady darts. Good steady darts.
And normally I'd agree with you that would be enough against most players, but Jamie Lee's currently averaging 72 and finds a treble a visit. That's a 140.
I agree, but I think sometimes, I find that when I'm doing it myself, my darts are spraying where they shouldn't. A steady 60 sort of gets me back on course, which you can see here.
Just getting you stabilised, yeah.
Absolutely, and he's left himself a finish.
5 for
high
tops.
finish, but
it's high.
High.
Oh, the doubles playing a part here again. Could we see the 161?
The night.
No, we're not going to see it today, but he could definitely bring this down to a 1-dart finish. Not so much anymore. He's gone for the bull. 65.
That was good. That was good board management.
Solid. Left himself a 2-dart finish, which is basically all you can ask for at this point. Oh, he's hit it. That's in. Beautiful darts. It's 2-2.
We stay on course.
Ian with the darts in this one. 5th leg. And the averages have flip-flopped a little bit. We were saying, obviously, it's early in the game, but Jamie Lee would have to throw his season best to do something here, and he's producing season best at the moment. Is that all in the bed? Oh, it's not. It's a 140, just below the wire. Yeah, he's definitely producing, and he's making it a cracker. The iron just starting to maybe find a little bit of form here. Just starting to get his feet on the ground again. But the telltale factor, I mean, Jamie Lee's 20% on the doubles, 2 out of 10, and the iron 2 out of 12. He's going to have to improve from both players, you feel.
Yeah, but that's what we said it's going to come down to, right? The finishing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Iron taking a steady lead in this one. And it looks like he's going to keep that treble counter going. 180 when he comes back. Jamie Lee now needs 2 trebles in this visit. I don't think he's found one of them. Still back on 300. Bit of breathing room now. Solid visit here. We'll put him on a 2-dart. Ooh, that's not ideal. He stays on the 20s though. I think he appreciates he's got a little bit of room to breathe. And maybe is taking full advantage of that. Oh, but could we possibly see? Oh, we have. It's a 180. Yep. It's happened. Talk about pressure darts. Finds a 180 when he's back on 300. Now this 95 looks a hell of a lot bigger. Hell of a lot bigger at this point. And he's going to come back for the 120. Wow.
I actually thought that first dart was in.
Please go a littler in the Sosa route.
He's done it. Oh, no.
Did he bust it?
I think he's just bust. He has. He bust.
Yep.
That second dart was so high. It was outside of the board.
That's a couple of times he's done that.
And that first dart, not messing about. That's cost him.
That's cost him busting that.
You have to feel in going for that dart so high. Maybe he was worried about finding the treble a second time. And he's just tried to play safe.
Nerves, right? Sometimes nerves gets the better of you.
What we spoke about just earlier, the doubles would have to improve, and you can't get better than a first dart hit. That was a cracking finish. And we're back at it again. What surprises me is that actually wasn't a breaker throw. It felt like a breaker throw when I was talking through it, but it stayed with the darts, and that's a beautiful response. A 1-3-4, good switching on the 19s from Jamie Lee.
He doesn't fancy the switch, does he?
He doesn't.
And I think
like
that's
it,
going
yeah.
to. I think that's might cost him.
100%. I've thought a couple of times so far in this game where he should probably have gone down to the 19s. He's just stayed.
Yeah. And then he's found the 5 again, and it's like.
Yeah. He's trying to squeeze into a gap that just doesn't exist. And again, this is a switch to the 19s for me.
Especially the way he starts live.
Yeah. Yeah, you're having to loop one right over the top to get that into the treble, and it's just not going to happen realistically.
See, I used to do that. If I hit the 1 or a 5, I used to stay there to hope for the treble 20 bed.
Yeah.
But after playing and talking to DC and Darren McMahon, it was a case of stop going there. If you hit the 5 with your first start, 19 straight away.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can help you reset.
The switch, yeah.
To be fair, I can't take a credit for that one because I was exactly the same. That was all Mac. He was teaching me.
It was.
And that's a prime example there. Jamie Lee just taking a second, thinking about the finish, which route he wants to go. He's not rushing, taking his time and leaving himself an out. That's the crucial part.
Yeah.
That's great darts though. Good correction there. Let's find the treble 17. Oh, and he's
set that up though.
That's a great last start again. 81, 2-dart finish. Treble 19, double 12. When he returns to the board, he will be coming back. Yayan not on a finish right now. That's 1, 8, 9, and needs a treble to do some damage to this. That's not enough. That's not enough. 1, 4, 4 is still a lot of work. That's a beautiful first start. Oh, on the wire. Is that in?
Maybe.
I don't think it is.
Oh,
he's putting the wrong score, that's why. He meant 57, I think. He's just missed the 5 off. He'll correct that now. There you go. Got a score correction coming in. Still wants double 12. Yep. It was just on the wire. And looks like Yayan's maybe resigned himself to this one. Those darts didn't look like they were taken care over. Maybe a bit rushed. Ooh.
It's hard to see if it...
Maybe foolishly. That's not in. They're both on the wire.
Oh.
Alright. Tom required now. 2-dart. Treble 20. Double top. He's hit the single 1, I think. No, he hasn't.
I don't know.
No, he can. That was in the treble. Is that? It's treble 1. I think he's worked it out wrong. Unless that was in the single 1.
Oh, it was definitely a single 1.
Wow.
That one was...
It's double 16. No mistakes on that one. We've got our first breaker throw in this game. And it goes Yayan's way. Starting to pan out.
Down to missed doubles. And that's pretty much what we said it would come down to.
Certainly is. Jamie Lee had a lot of doubles there. And couldn't take advantage of any of them. Yayan not making that mistake and, well, seals it in fine fashion. Just goes to show, even if you're 200 points behind, never give up. You have to keep throwing your darts like you're going to win the leg, because the chance may just come.
Well, that was 6 missed darts at a double.
And you just can't afford that against a player of Yayan's quality.
Absolutely not. Even if he's... Because he quite clearly threw a couple of darts away there.
Yeah.
Because he thought he was... But the minute he sniffed that he had the opportunity, he took it, right?
That's it. And that's what the great players do. They really capitalise on the opportunities that they're given. It's just gone to show here. He's done just that. He's got a healthy lead in this one as well. Again, that last leg was a break of throw. It's 4-2 as we head into the 7th leg. Yayan with, well, you're going to fancy at least a 100-point lead here. And that one's definitely going to help him. 62. Yeah. Okay, a lot of work to do here for Jamie Lee. We're looking to leave a finish. Wants a treble though. Finds a treble, 145 when he returns. Tough check out, but
I think it's just a setup, isn't it? Depending on what's thrown here.
oh, you would imagine so, yeah. Quite partial to a 145 myself. The treble 15's sat in an area where it's quite comfortable. It's close to the treble 10.
Yeah, he's still got a healthy enough lead there where he can set himself up to
Absolutely, he switched down,
a decent
make it an
finish.
even number.
There you go.
194 for Jamie Lee. Again, you can't switch off. You just have to keep throwing. Give yourself an opportunity. I think that's only 16 scored so far. 34, and he's left the big fish.
Can we see it? Can we see it?
Single 18 wants another one of those. Oh, he's gone 20. He's not going for the bull. He fancies Jamie Lee not to take this out. Could he be proven wrong? This could be. I mean, please. Oh, we're not going to see it. But imagine.
He was right.
Imagine the balls on him to do that. That would have been impressive.
Well, again, it's board management, right? And
he finds it first start.
there you go.
That's a great finish.
By doing that, he's pretty much said to Jamie, "I don't think you're getting it."
Yeah.
Which puts a bit of pressure on Jamie Lee
To then
straight
take
away, right? So
100%.
now a wee bit of psychology going on there.
I think there definitely is. Yeah, mate, he's obviously sized him up so far on his finishing, maybe, and because he can't have sized him up on his scoring. His scoring's been phenomenal, but that pressure is just maybe that's the factor.
And again, another steady visit there. Good switching. Good use of the 19s.
That's it. Like 36 from Jamie Lee, and this one's starting to get away from him now. I think that's only a 49. He may have just let him off. He has. He's let him off in that one. Another opportunity here to get some big scoring done, and that's a great way to start. So the 12 of 20 should be switching here. He does. 99.
He just needs to stop the rut now, Chris. Right? He needs to get a leg under his belt again.
Absolutely. At this point, it is starting to look a little bit scary when you're on that side of a 5-2, but sometimes it can just be a bit of a pressure release. If you feel like you're out of it, it just allows you to freely throw your darts. And
absolutely, but you don't want to be too far out yet.
No, but he's finding the treble again now, though. That's back-to-back 99 visits. Left himself a finish importantly. And Yayan, is looking to... Oh, that's unlucky. That is unfortunate. Not left himself a finish. It's a big ask, 167. He's not going to take it out, but he has to be smart now. He has to leave himself at least a 2-darter here. That's a beautiful last start.
It's a good last start.
Fantastic. Okay, 35 scored. He does find the treble, 95. So we will leave 95. Oh, it's not in. It wasn't in. It's a 140. Surely this has to go. He's gone for the treble route. Wants another one of them for tops. Oh, he composed himself, but it's just a little bit too high.
Okay, can Yayan take this one out?
He's not going to take it this time, but he can apply some pressure here. Wants a treble. He just can't squeeze it through. 60 scored. Jamie Lee with another opportunity.
Check starts at this.
Okay, double 10. It's a solid marker. Oh, he's deflected. He deflected off his flight. It's just knocked his dart off. That's unfortunate. Oh, he finds the treble 20. Double 10. Oh, he's hit double 50. Oh, he's hit double 50. Oh.
That's why you go tops. You go tops.
He's hit 6. What? Double 7?
get it? That looks.
That one's definitely in.
That one's in.
He's found it that time. There was
Yeah.
no way he was aiming for that 6, but that's good course correction there, and he's managed to take the leg. It's stolen the leg.
You seen the excitement of him going up there and tapping that. And you could tell he was like,
Oh yeah.
Could be game on now.
Well, like I say, he had to stop the rot, and he's done it there. Maybe not in fine fashion, but he's managed to get another leg on the board, and that's got to give him some confidence. Maybe a little bit more confidence going for the doubles.
Yeah, and that was a holder throw as well, which was important to him.
Absolutely, because he loses that breaker throw there, and it's game over.
It's hard, yeah. It's hard to get back. How's the comments looking, Jimbo? Anything to add?
No, so we haven't had anything since Nathan Williams talking about the stabiliser. However, there is 17 people still in chat, still watching it. So yeah, I will keep updated when they come in though.
Awesome. And just a reminder, guys, at the end of this, we will be doing the draw for the Look Littler darts. So stay tuned.
Absolutely. I just want to very quickly mention as well, RT Darts, this is the ODL Open final, best of 21 legs. There are lots of different chats open. I've not been able to keep up to date with the TikTok chat. I'll keep more of an eye on it now. Thank you, Darren, as well, for responding and answering the question. Appreciate that. Okay, so rejoin the game here. Jamie Lee back on 238. Iron 144 required. Ooh.
Is that in the treble?
It's treble 5.
Okay,
He's switched for the 19s. Back up for the 20s. It's not a good visit. A chance now for Jamie Lee to maybe apply a bit of pressure here. And that first dart's definitely going to help. Bit of a block.
Needs another pair.
Down for the 19s, yeah. Only 59 scored. Okay, 105. On the 19s route. It's a good first start. 48 left, 16 for double 16. Oh, on the wire. And again, we've mentioned it multiple times, but that's great ball management there. Going down for the 19s obviously prefers that route.
Absolutely.
But it takes that odd number out of the equation, which is key.
And that's the thing, like he's obviously used to going that direction, right? So he knows exactly where he's going and what he needs, and you see he's very comfortable on double 16, although he's missed 2 at this time.
Oh, and he's bounced off that one
one
again.
Bounced right off the wire.
Oh, it's less switching as well, though, isn't it?
Again.
I mean, if you're down at the bottom end of the board and all you've got to do is move from 19s to 16s, it's less of a switch, which makes you a little bit more comfortable.
Sorry, Jimbo, what did you say?
That Jamie Lee had a chance at the 120 again, and he's just missed it.
But he's going to get another chance to come back here. Iron's missed more darts at a double. Jamie Lee was 78. Starts on the 18s. He's hit it for double 12. Oh, that's low. And he's just on the wire for the 6 again. He's been very low on those top doubles.
Yeah. Or very high.
On that double 20, yeah, he's missed the double 20 by a lot. But in the recent visits, it feels like he's trying to correct himself because he's been so high. And he's maybe just overcorrected a bit. That looks close. It is in. Third dart finds it. Kind of built a barrier behind it there. Very little
so we've just had a comment in from Mickey. He said, I think Yayan may be listening. For he started switching after you mentioned he hadn't used the switch enough.
He has been switching a little bit more. It's very true. Didn't really pay attention to that, but he has been using his 19s a little bit more, hasn't he? As he threads one through a gap that apparently didn't look like it existed there to find a ton. Good darts.
I don't want to say it's been working for him, but since then he's broke the throw and he's 3 legs ahead.
Yes.
So sometimes maybe he is listening, maybe he is watching, and maybe we are seeing something that he doesn't quite notice.
Oh, absolutely.
But again, who am I to tell Yayan? He's a far better player than me. but it's just
Yeah,
noticing
but-
these slight things,
But
right?
you never know. He could be listening, but he's only picking up certain things that he wants to hear. I switch for the 19s.
That's it.
He'll hear that and he'll go, right, okay.
I mean, like I say, it's very possible. It gives you something else to think about, you know. Sometimes you need an outsider's opinion to maybe just crack
then
something.
Exactly.
He's just done it again.
Has he even missed a dart at 19 yet since?
He's
Well,
had
depends
a
on-
couple of stray ones, but he's definitely scoring higher when he's switching to the 19s than when he's staying on the 20s, and that's the crucial part. He's just gone off the boil a little bit here. Some consistent darts. I mean, he's fine in the 60s, and Jamie Lee's not punishing him. But we've seen what Jamie Lee can do in the scoring. But as you said earlier, the longer into the game you go, your energy levels start to dip a bit. Your concentration maybe starts to go. I'm starting to see that in the scoring now, as both players dip below the 70 averages.
That's a 144.
That's a 144.
That's a 144.
Treble
There we
20,
go.
treble 20, double 12. Wow. What a finish.
Wow.
7-3 and what a
Highest
way
of
to
the
break.
night.
That's ridiculous. 144 take a bow. That was phenomenal. And he tries to fill the bed again there, 85.
That is unbelievable.
He's putting the hammer down now. This is it.
I don't want to say I told you so again, but I'm going to say I told you so. At the start, I
Absolutely.
told you this guy is someone that no one really talks about, right?
No,
Because
100%.
he's the quiet man, but he's a force to be reckoned with. And if his doubles are on point, he's going to score high.
The thing is, like, and let's not take anything away from Jamie Lee, because Jamie Lee's been averaging north of 70 for the last 8 legs. It's only in the last leg or so he's dropped below the 70 mark, and he's held his own. I mean, we said he had to produce some phenomenal darts.
I think that's
to
a 180.
That's a 140. It's just above the wire.
Oh.
I mean, there was nothing in it.
We've just had Mickey Dunn come into the comments once again, as we were talking about energy levels and see who can consume them a lot more. And he said, I think Ewan's energy levels will be fine considering the amount of energy drinks behind his board.
There's a lot of prime on top of that cupboard. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
Just to put out there are other energy drinks in the market that are available, just in case anything comes back on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they will at this point, but it's good to remember for later down the line.
Yeah.
I'm used to hearing that from DC.
Sorry guys, it's just my background, right? That's all something that's there for me.
Just as a caveat as well, we're not sponsored by Prime. Just want to throw that out there.
And this could be it. Did he get it? I can't see his top dart.
You can't see it. No, just
he just missed it.
Just outside again. A high dart on that double top. Maybe being a bit too cautious. As the iron now wants the exact same double. It's a good mark. Oh, he's come too far inside. Wants double 10. Okay.
Again, I'm gonna blame that one on the rocking of the board, because I think if that second dart was his first dart, that goes in. Like that's an extreme rock, right? It is.
I mean, yeah, I see what you mean. For the tops, definitely. I feel like the tops one, but when he came down to the double 10, that was a good way out. You have to fancy him doing a bit better there. That's in the 18. He will not be happy with that.
Nope.
That is
an angry throw at the dart there.
Certainly was. Jamie Lee now with an opportunity. Oh, wow, that was a nervy dart. Needs to come down. It's the only problem when you're so safe with that 5. Trying to come down into that double is such a difficult switch.
See, if I'm Yain, then if I hit the single 5, I'm going for the single 3 for the double 1.
Don't know why you can't hit it.
Yeah. Well, obviously the opportunity to go for 1 double 2 gives you another opportunity at a double. That's the key part. If you come inside of the 2, that it gives you another dart. Whereas you come inside the 1, you're knackered.
Both are struggling to finish this one off here.
Some serious double trouble. Jamie Lee's checkout rate is 8.8 at the moment.
I think that's in.
That's in. First start.
There we go.
Wow.
Is that another breaker throw? That's another breaker.
It is.
No,
yeah.
no. That was a hold. That was a holder throw.
Oh, it was hold, yeah. 8-3. The best of 21 legs this. So Yayan currently 3 legs away from winning this final in convincing fashion. Like, I thought he was going to go the distance. I mean, it still could. I'm not ruling that out. It still could, but it's looking less likely now. As Yayan again just put his foot down.
That last leg went. You know, if Jamie would have took that out, I know it's all if buts and maybes, but you know, that wasn't convincing at all by Yayan there.
No.
So.
But it is coming down to the doubles, and this is what we were saying. I mean, Jamie Lee's under 10% now. He's at 8.8% on the doubles, and that's not good for anybody. We've seen him hit way better than that. I mean, personally, I've seen him be closer to the 30%, which is what I'm used to seeing. But that's a good response there. 1-3-4. Good switching on the 19s. And this could be the opportunity he needs.
I mean, I'm currently looking at their averages, and they're beating their seasonal average and their highest league average. So
I don't think Yayan is.
No, Jamie Lee is. Yeah, Yayan's about 5 points under his average at the moment, but Jamie Lee's definitely outperforming what he's done all season. It's just his checkout rate's just. I don't want to be harsh, but it's abysmal. There's no other way to describe it. It is abysmal, and he'll be kicking himself if he doesn't win this, because he knows he's better. He's got better in his locker.
But that's the thing, like I say, Yayan's had a shaky couple of legs. You know, he's just been lucky that Jamie hasn't been able to take them out.
Absolutely, the opportunities have been there, definitely.
Absolutely, yeah.
And he's not left himself on a finish. So another opportunity here for Jamie Lee. That finds the treble, double 18. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a great 2-dart checkout. And that is what he needed. It's a hold of throw, but it's a convincing one. He's won that in fine fashion. Yayan wasn't even on a finish then. That could be...
Gives Yayan something to think about.
And maybe a springboard for Jamie Lee. Well, he's had a good think about it, and he's produced a 140 with his opening 3 darts.
Maybe he is listening to this.
That's not a bad visit by Jamie Lee. Solid ton. Oh, here we go. Oh dear. Is that 66?
Like, what do you mean that?
85. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. After that first dart went in, I fancied a 180. It looked primed for it.
I always fancy myself after the first dart goes in. But like Yayan, then I hit the single 5.
Yeah. There's a slight skill difference there, but I get what you mean.
Yeah, massive.
Only slight. Don't do yourself an injustice. Okay. No treble visit there. He needed a treble just to keep up. Oh, he's just not missing the treble now, is he? It's just relentless.
There's a switch. There we go.
Yeah.
It's your 99.
Yeah, that's very good. Oh, that's nice though. Come on, fill that bed.
Oh.
Just having a think. Switch down to the 19s. Good call. Leaves himself
seen
a finish.
Leaves him a finish.
So we've seen a 144, a 96. Can we see a 92?
Ooh, a couple of stray darts there. Okay, maybe the pressure has been applied, because they weren't good darts. Those 164 requires found the treble 20. Oh, unlucky.
So close.
With how well he's been hitting the 19s, I'm surprised he didn't go 19-19 for that one. That's a beautiful first dart. It's a shame it's not what he wanted. Double 4. Oh, he's inside the wire. Yeah, he just threw him off. He didn't want that. He wanted the single 16 for tops.
And that's the thing. You see how it broke his rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Because he had to stop and count to see where he had to go there.
100%.
And I know how that feels because that happens to me regularly.
That was a good effort at the ball there. That was unfortunate. Double two. Oof. That could be a troublesome dart. It has been. He's bounced off it. Got to come inside, and he does it very well. Great correction. And that's 9-4.
I was just about to say, is Jamie Lee coming back for the double 19?
Not this time around. Clinical there from Yayan.
But again, Jamie, if you are listening and watching this as well at the same time, don't give up. There's still plenty of darts to be going.
Absolutely. That's going to be a long 2 legs, and the pressure is going to be on.
Absolutely. Well, that was a good ton.
Yeah, he's finding a way to thread that dart through the 2 blockers into the treble. He obviously prefers it to switching. It's strange to me. I used to do the same all the time. I used to try and thread the dart, and I'd get away with it when I played a lot. But now I couldn't see anything other than a switch as soon as that dart blocks.
Yeah, I'm seeing. Oh, they throw both at the same time now, or was that just my screen?
Just a little bit of lag, yeah. just a bit of lag.
So that was great darts if that was.
That would have been impressive, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a video, I don't know if it's real or fake, of Gary Anderson throwing a 180 with 3 darts at the same time.
I've actually seen him do it in person.
Yeah, apparently it's his party trick, which is mental.
Yep. I was at certain betting companies that used to sponsor, obviously, the Worlds, and Gary Anderson was there, and I seen him do it twice, but supposedly done it like 5 or 6 times.
Madness.
Crazy.
Yeah, he done it on that 4-foot darts or something.
Please fill the bed. Come on. Oh. I thought we were going to see another 180.
But yeah, he's one of the greats, right?
Oh, he's phenomenal. He's my favourite darts player. Just the rhythm that guy's got is just... If I could have one darts player throw, it would be his. That's good darts.
Natural as well.
That's what I mean. It's so easy. It's right down his eye line. The way he rolls the dart, and then it's just so pure.
I think it's just a shame that he suffered that shoulder injury. But we would have seen a lot more of him this season.
100%.
Missed the big. This is the problem here.
He did. What, double 17 there as well. He's hit the treble 3. A couple of really shaky darts. He's not happy with that one. Not happy at all. We've seen a 144 taken out. He's set up perfectly there for the 140. Double 10. Oh, it's on the wire. You could see it building. Oh, pressure on that one as well. Jamie Lee now, 188. You need to take this out to stay in this game. Double 4. And it's low. It's been the story of his game.
Doubles have let him down.
Big time. He's hit 4 out of 39. I mean, Yayan's not done much better. He's 9 out of 40, but I mean, it's margins, isn't it? Yeah. It looks like it's in. It wasn't. Apparently, it's just a bit of a shadow. But it did look like it was in. Double 2 now for Jamie Lee. 2 up for double 1. Nervy first start again. Gonna go for it with this last one. Oh, it's just not there.
You can see it's just not happening for him on the doubles, is it?
No.
Like, at all.
No. And it's a shame because he's thrown incredible darts up until this point. Like I say, the doubles have just escaped him.
Oh, that's a
beautiful dart.
That's a double 5.
That's a great dart.
That's the dart of a man who goes 20s, 10s, 5s.
Yeah.
That's
100%. Yeah. Just the confidence behind it was really impressive.
Yeah. It was...
Oh, come on. Open up with a 180. Oh, 140. That is literally just on the top wire.
Oh.
He's not hit one so far this game. We've only had one. It's from Jamie Lee. And I called 4. You better pick the socks up, I tell you. If I want to see my 4.
I don't want to say I called 2, but I called 2.
You've been right so far in this game. It's 10-4 to Yayan. I just feel like it could have gone so different. It could have been 10-4 the other way if Jamie Lee had just hit 10% more of his doubles.
And this is a thing, right? And this is exactly what we said at the start of the show tonight, and then the start of this game.
Find another one.
This game.
He's found it.
Yeah,
there's a 180. Beautiful. There's your 2.
There's your 2. There's your dinner, Chris. There's your dinner.
And he's left a 115
Come on, find
finish.
another one. That 115 could happen. He could.
Does he go for it or does he set it up?
He sets it up. Oh, he definitely sets it up now. There's no way he goes for the ball.
Why do you go 20s? Yeah.
I mean, he's got time. He's back on 300.
I know, but we talk about board management, right? Why?
Absolutely. I mean, after he's hit a 180, you got to fancy him for getting the treble. I know I definitely would stay there if I hit a 180.
Me personally, I'd be going 15s then.
Yeah, I'd go 19s. If I'm completely honest. No, that's just inside the wire. He wants double 8.
Oh no, he wants tops.
He wants tops. Yeah, that is it. Yeah,
oh, that's it.
That's not in the treble.
Over.
That's a great dart. That's 11-4. Wow.
And the difference was the first 9, right? Look at the scoring.
That's a game
the
set.
checkouts.
Yeah. You couldn't really separate him on the scoring. It was phenomenal. It was from both players. They were hitting the trebles consistently. Like I say, the doubles, 10% just isn't going to cut it against a player of Yayan's quality.
No, absolutely not. And this is, like I say, we said at the start, this game's going to come down to doubles.
Yeah.
It did come down to doubles. They both played extremely well, and Yayan took his chances.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, 3 comments, 4 comments have just came in from the YouTube. And on the first game, he said, "Hey guys, it's Ant. Thank you so much for the commentary on my match earlier. Like a Sado, I watched it back." Mickey has put, "Ant was a great battle, mate, between you and Jack," which it was. Charlie has put, "Both have played phenomenal. Been a brilliant watch. Yayan has been much more clinical and brilliant commentary, lads." Then Ant has replied back, "I couldn't have played any better. Jack was awesome and appreciate the nice comments as well."
There you go.
As we said, Ant excelled. He shot 10 points over his season average. He played phenomenal. He just came up against Jack, who was banging form again. But a really, really enjoyable game to watch.
Hitting 180s for fun in the first game.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We had 4, didn't we?
Yeah,
4, yeah.
2 apiece.
Wild.
Yeah, 2 apiece. So, guys, that... Can you hear me?
We can. We still got you.
Okay, because my earbuds just died.
Yeah.
I will put these in. We'll turn up the volume here. Sorry, guys, just bear with me. There we go. So, that's obviously the last game. Big congratulations to Yayan, who is the ODL Open champion. Yeah, a great night of darts. It's been a great, I don't want to call it first episode, but it's kind of like been the first time I'm doing this together as a team. Obviously, thanks to everybody who's helped behind the scenes in setting this up. A huge thank you to Chris for taking the time out of his day for doing this for us and putting this show on along with Mickey. Jimbo, thanks for sitting there. You were good. No, honestly, you know, we couldn't do it without the support of everybody that helps us. We have one thing left to do.
We certainly do. Hang
Just
fire.
quickly, before we do it, comments are coming in thick and fast now. So, Darts26 has put, "Thank you to all the players and the media team for making it possible tonight. brilliant darts on show from everyone, and congratulations to all of tonight's winners. Anthony Attard again has put, thanks that Mickey Dunn was a cracking match to play in. And then Jamie Lee has just quickly jumped in and he said, cheers for the stream, lads. Just couldn't hit a double to save my life. Well done, Ryan.
There we go. And Jamie, to be honest, bud, that is what let you down. All darts, and it was the finish. So you know where you need to sort of practice to step up. You're scoring 1 point just now. So we can see here the wheel is held.
Yeah, I'm just tapping in the names as we speak. Terry Roberts. So just to recap, this is the Luke Little loadout giveaway, isn't it? For all the people that bought merchandise during the month of May.
Absolutely.
So good luck to all the entrants.
How are we doing it? Last name standing or the first name drawn?
I have no idea.
First name drawn. It's always the fairest way.
I think that is the fairest way, yeah.
It's also the quickest.
That is very true. I've not eaten yet today, so I'm starving. I think a pizza is on the cards.
You deserve it.
Thank you. Right. Stu sent me a screenshot of the names, so I'm having to type them in manually, which is why it's taken a little while.
So Jamie Lee's just quickly jumped back in again, and he said, "Oh well, I know it, mate. Cost me big time. If I hit the doubles, we could have had a nice long match to keep you boys entertained. Disappointed that it didn't make a better game, but that starts."
It was a very good game, Jamie, and you were just very. That's all it was. A bit of finishing at the end. We could have changed the course. You could have won 11-4. But anyway,
absolutely.
Let's crack on with a straw. You want to do a? Have you already done one? Like you mix it up.
I can shuffle it. Yeah.
All right.
There we are.
Oh,
all right. Best of luck to all entrants. And let's go.
All the best.
And our winner is our very own. Is it stopping? Michael McGee.
No.
Congratulations, Mickey.
There we go, Mickey. Congratulations, bud.
Congratulations, Mickey, mate.
To be fair, he
had 4 entries. Yeah, he bought a massive amount of merch.
And he supports the ODL, and he's a huge part of DC Darts. So big congratulations. He also helps with the setup that you see here that we're putting out. So it is a very well deserved win. And congratulations. So again, guys.
And he also sponsors one of the tournaments.
He did. He sponsored the Mountain Cup.
Oh.
So that's the end of tonight.
So on the YouTube, the poster was covering the wheel.
No, stop. Was it actually?
Yeah.
I turned that off. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Dean Tweedy has put the poster still up in the middle of the screen.
As you can see, I've not changed it. The poster was only covering the name, but you can see on the side there GEE. It was a legitimate role.
Yes.
And we can clearly see that the poster hasn't affected that.
Michael, I give him his Sunday name, Mickey one.
Yeah.
So yes, guys, sorry for that, but it was
Fix.
definitely was.
That's my fault. That's technical error. I've done everything right so far this stream as well.
However, people are saying in the YouTube chat that you could definitely see the name. So
yeah, you can see it on the side. Just before we do go, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that has followed the streams, both on TikTok and on YouTube as well, and all the support that you've given during the stream. It's been fantastic. it makes the stream what it is when you guys communicate and get involved. So huge thanks there. It's been a pleasure.
Absolutely. Yeah. So guys, again, big thank you to everyone. Big thank you for Chris, Jimbo, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And that's enough for me. So have a good night, guys.
And from me, take it easy, guys. I'll catch you next time.
And from me, good night. Thanks for having me.